Oh, big fancy. Seriously, Thunder, my guy, coming in huge, bigly. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Coming in bigly with the 25 gifted subs. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you, brother. Give me that. Give me that. We are on somebody's UAV here. Feel like you walked right into a Sheesh remix? Well, you can thank Thunder for that. Sounded like there was some shooting going on up here. Most wanted, maybe.
Counter UAV online.
Summit copy. UAV running signal interference.
Miracle shot. Unfortunate. Hit him once, but that wasn't enough. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Tuta. Great Soda, what's up? The Jim Carrey wave with tape on his face? What?
Counter UAV disengaging. Got a loadout drop inbound. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Let me pet that dog, brother.
Gas is moving.
Poor little guy. Poor little guy. Using that little Car 98 makes me want to snipe though. Hey Migs, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Good morning, Georgie.
Hey, don't run from the Lord.
You shouldn't be running.
Be advised, enemy operators secured a bomb component. Make it their last.
Ah, otro más.
They're taking a zip line right in front of me. The disrespect. I didn't get that most wanted though. I wanted that wanted that thing. I wanted that redeploy. I think we're gonna snipe today, bro. Feeling a little snipey wipey.
Here's a bounty contract.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Contractor. Keep your eyes up for prize contracts. You'll earn more buck for your bang.
Oh yeah.
ID on the bounty targets. Hunt them down. There's an increased payout for this job. Be sure to collect.
I got no glint until it was too late.
Oh, he's cheating. Cheating.
That's
cheating.
crazy. I got no glint until the millisecond before I died. I wouldn't have shot at him if he had had glint.
To earn redeployment. The enemy only needs one more component to complete their bomb. Shut them down.
Oh my god. I can't believe I won that.
Earn redeployment
I should not have won it.
standby.
Whoops. Whoopsie. Only 42, 41 people left.
Bruh.
Wonder if my stuff's still here. It is. No thermites. Alright. Who's ready to get nuked? Who's ready to get nuked?
Inbound. Marking Friendly buy station deployed. Nuclear threat marked. Defusal is your primary objective. Deployable buy stations ready.
Requesting recon flyover.
Watch the skies. Home gun is off. Gas is closing in.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
I can't let him get the nuke.
Solid copy. Mortar strike on the way.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Over that mortar makes it really difficult for him to get his stuff.
Impact. No hit.
I mean, I don't even know if that was actually the nuke guy or what. But it seems like maybe we stopped the nuke. Maybe. Certainly feels that way. Yeah, bro, the gas masks do not last a long time at all. Minimap not rotating is giving you severe anxiety.
Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. A couple contracts out there have increased payouts. Get to them first to cash out.
Better.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
I think the nuke's done.
Gas is inbound.
Certainly feels like it is. Get those out of here. Don't need people landing on me. So there you go. Now it's rotating. Is everybody happy?
Be advised. advised, enemies deployed a buy station. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. High-value contracts are in play.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Less than 25. We're still.
Where did this guy come from?
Hard that time. Let's regroup and get back up there, yep.
No audio either. Cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Is that a password I need to put in, Sebastian? Oh, hold on. I need the button. There you go. I usually keep my phone in my right pocket. Oh, did I say we were gonna snipe, bro? Do I want to? Gonna do. What's the challenge, my guy? What? Right now the challenge is just to get a win. What do you think? Unless you guys have got a better challenge for me. Your first 20 shots didn't count on an enemy. I'll tell you what, in Black Ops 6, which I actually really want to be playing right now, I feel like my hit reg is chalked. What are your kids up to today since they don't have school? No, the kids have school today. Frodo, what's up? At least I think they do.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly.
Yeah, I don't like having my keys. Man, I wanted to snipe, don't I? But I think I only have the Moors set up, and actually, we could run this class. We haven't run the Car 98 in a while.
Time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Why would
Did I
kids
fix
have
it?
off and chat?
This is your family now. Head shit.
Chat.
Green light.
We have text to speech.
Front lines. Europe, grab your shoots. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
Good morning, Seabase.
Most polling places take place at the schools. I'm looking extra nimble today, like a little kitten. Meow, bro. A lot of dead people too. I saw a funny tweet yesterday that said a man found out that both of his parents are voting for Harris, and he decided that he's not going to visit them in the graveyard anymore.
Test. The text-to-speech is about to pop off. Let's go,
Oh
baby.
God, I'm about to get absolutely bodied.
Text-to-speech is not in fact working. This is your new and improved II, and you are now an even more advanced robot.
AI, you
Why
tried.
did the snowman suddenly smile? He could see the snowblower coming.
What? What would a snowman's be made out of? Would he just use another carrot?
How's the new foot pedal?
It's great, actually.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
It's actually great.
Snowballs.
Well, I mean, obviously those would be snow, but I mean, the main attraction.
Balls. Icicle.
Oh, yeah, no, okay, I like that. An icicle.
Me daddy. Piece of hardwood.
Huh?
How did Burger King get Dairy Queen pregnant? He forgot to wrap his Whopper.
Oh my god. Yeah, you guys have been saving them up. It's gonna be unhinged today, Texas Beach. I'm all about it.
Low-key Whoppers, ARE delicious.
Are they?
Wiener.
Flame broiled?
My day productivity just crashed.
Yeah, I apologize. For nothing. This is when the fun stuff happens.
100% realnews.com/brownie corner brownies are better.
100%realnews.com.
Theme song is the song Bulletproof LMAO. What does the horny toad say? Rub it. Dairy Queen burgers are underrated. Where does a snowman keep his money in a snowbank?
I would say that you're probably
Mojo
right.
Is the greatest, and there is nothing you can do about it.
That
Will you be on tomorrow when Camilla wins your tears? Will be extra tasty.
we'll see.
I got kicked out of the Boy Scouts for eating the brownies. 9 a.m. meeting just started. Worst COD timing ever.
UAV is bingo. RTB at the time.
What does a hot dog use for protection? Condoments.
Cluster mine deployed.
This Pam seems smarter than the other. You look like that guy that starts right about now.
Where the F are all the plates, bro?
Quit your job, don't pay your bills, lose your home, treat yourself. Hey, we're back. Hello, Chadwick.
Hello.
What do you call an Italian hooker? A pastitude.
This is so dumb. I can't find any plates.
Right about now, Funk Soul Brother. Why didn't toilet paper cross the raid? It got stuck in the crack. Women are like pasta, straight until they are hot and wet.
Oh my god.
Why couldn't your lizard get a girlfriend? Because he had a reptile dysfunction. What's the difference between your mom and the Titanic? We know how many guys went down on the Titanic.
Oh my god.
How's the exit polling going? Lots of bots.
We haven't
voting
talked to
for
anybody
Kamala.
yet. Hello?
Unhinged.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Chad's wearing a red tie. What's the difference between O and R? About 3 inches. Sorry, not sorry.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Guy was so weird, man.
Oh yeah, chat feels so good to be back.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Absolutely unhinged commentary.
Absolutely
Seabase will not stand for
unhinged.
text to speech.
It's dehinged. It's been unhinged. They've taken the hinges straight off. I knew I could do it. I threw my car at him and I got him. Oh, beautiful work. Me. I picked the wrong loadout, though. Oh, that was exceptional.
What is Peter Pan's favorite place to eat out?
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Oh, I knew that one. That was
Polling
easy.
and trolling.
That was beautiful work, huh?
How much could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck would a woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody know what a woodchuck is? Just like a gopher? I don't think I can get my car out of here, dude. Yeah, this car lives here now.
Groundhog.
Go check. Go double check, though.
What did Cinderella do when she got to the ball? She gagged. Your mama is the first and only official woodchuck. A wood is something you burn, and stop calling me Chuck.
Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. Don't call me Shirley.
This is what happens when chat is abstinence. For a while they text
Yeah.
to speech all over you.
Yeah, I figured there'd
If
be a little bit
gender
of
is
build-up.
Considered infinite, could identify as a penis.
Oh, I almost had him. Actually, almost got you, bro. Who are you voting for? Who are you voting for? Answer me. You have to answer me, bro. Those are the rules. This is an exit poll. I don't even have a selfie, dude. So there's probably not enough mines, to be honest, because I don't have a selfie.
Jump for Trump or kneel for Kamala.
Oh, you let me get up, you bozo. What an idiot. Oh, no. Oh, what an idiot.
This ain't training camp.
I don't know why I like drove straight towards that guy. That's pretty dumb.
Fight to earn redeployment.
What do you call a horny cow? Beef jerky.
Lamau.
You wear those upgrades well, soldier.
Oh my gosh, Daniel admires my
She put her
streaming
head down
skills.
and got right to work. Don't forget to vote unless you live in communist California. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it
You
might.
have a brain here.
Imagine.
I wonder if this is what Pam would sound weak if she had an instrument.
Redeployment, soldier. Stand by.
She had a what? Impediment? I think sometimes you guys try and outsmart the text-to-speech too much. I think you just spell the word normally. I think most of the time if you just spell the word normally, you're gonna be okay.
She still can't say. Normally.
Gas is inbound. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
You are not correct, sir. She is dumber than Blue. I mean you. What did the elephant ask the naked man? How do you breathe out of that thing? Chad, you going to go vote in
Blue.
the trash bag? I am.
I am gonna go vote.
Do. Why couldn't your skeleton's girlfriend keep up with his sex drive cause he only wanted to bone?
Well, now.
Adjusting prices.
I'm having a baby elephant want to see its trunk.
Maybe there's somebody up there. I heard Prox chat. There was somebody up there.
Chad, tell us the dirtiest or darkest joke you know.
I really I should be dead right now. I think he even debated me with the fake parachute pole. I didn't even fall for it.
I asked if you were going to vote in a trash bag, not if you were going to vote LMAO.
Oh, because I'm garbage?
Not Chadwick, just responding with Al Shopton.
Bounty targets identified.
Bot
Weapons
o'clock.
free. Got an extra valuable opportunity here. Don't miss your shot.
This guy do the black sign, bro?
Have you thought of any new ads or no?
There's a couple. I have to. My audio is still not set up properly, and I've been like too distracted by politics to get it set up properly.
The opposite of pro is con, so the opposite of progress is congress.
That's very true. An advanced UAV. Is this supposed to give me a key card as well?
Copy. Advanced UAV is orbiting the AO. Scanning for threats.
It's quite a lot of people right over there.
Do you not know, Chaddy, since Biden called us all trash for liking a certain candidate, people are showing up in trash bags
no,
and
it's
going as a big ass dumpster.
pretty funny.
Objective simple. Eliminate all
I like it.
targets.
A robber held up a well-dressed man, pointing his gun and yelling, "Give me all your money, the man."
I'll be right back.
Replied, "Don't you know who I am? I'm a US congressman." The robber retorted, "In that case, give me all my money." Imagine voting for more government today.
Advanced UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
Timing is everything in comedy. Timing is everything.
Imagine the big brain that thought turning text to speech back election day was a good idea.
Yeah, me. My brain is massive.
You should just start trolling people with a Trump soundboard. It was a good idea, get bodied.
It's a phenomenal idea.
Marika O'Ra.
Jesus, is that how she says America?
Chad, did Trisha give you a tie?
You've got gas
Know
inbound.
what
Safe
else
zone
is massive?
relocated.
Our national debt.
True.
25 are still active in the AO. All bounty targets
Try
are
Murica,
KIA.
oorah.
Well done. Keep your eyes up for prize contracts. You'll earn more buck for your bang. Loadout drop headed your way.
Hey teacher, leave those kids alone. Freedom cost $1.05.
Freedom isn't free.
AO.
It's gotta have to be free.
Whoever wins the election is the figurative version of filling 10 gallons of poop in 5-gallon pants.
Gas is moving.
Actually pretty close. Oh, god damn. Oh, we love those.
Imagine that winning the election with a felony is the political version of double it and pass it to the next person. Miracle
I
shot.
friggin' put it in the wrong spot.
Enemy buy station incoming.
Oh my god, how is that possible?
Nuts out for Peanut.
Poor Peanut, man.
Miracle shot. That's what she said, wrong spot.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
I heard somebody.
Marget the radio. Vote for Haram.
Vote for Harambe.
You got gas moving in.
I wish I had half the throwing power of Soldier in COD. Easily toss grenades from one building to another.
Yeah, keep knocking them out.
That's not that
Today
crazy.
we are all forky trash. Haram Bay.
What?
I can read as well as a second grader because I am a bot. Is finally working, yeah.
More risk, more reward. Only 10 were left.
Hooray, it's finally working. Text to speech array.
It's my son's 7th birthday.
Hey yo, what is do I get to do a happy birthday message? You wish I had pretended there was no fix, Lamau. The Jones of Mike, what's up, brother? Happy birthday to the little 7-year-old. Henry! Alright.
I should have went to work instead of saying I'll watch the kids and work from home.
Happy
Someone
birthday,
I sent
Henry,
going
you
to
gosh
surprise them.
dang. Birthday having 7-year-old superstar. My youngest just turned 7. Very exciting. Very exciting age. And if you think about it, you've already completed 7 years of life. You're starting your 8th level. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
If Kamala wins, about half of the country will simultaneously become alcoholics. Happy
More than
7th
half.
birthday, beautiful child. Vote for Pam.
I like trying to snipe to the music. Oh my god, I keep missing. Oh my god.
When you reach level 41, you get the operator with white New Balances.
I'm already I'm level like 50 something. I also
I would love
had
to
Little
run for
Caesars.
president, but I was not born here, boo.
Oh, rip.
Good morning, superstars and Chadwick.
You can still run for Congress and stuff though, Nunu. Captain Dead Silent, what's up? Oh, he means level 41 in real life. Oh. Oh. Also, Nick, are you gonna go vote today? Huh? Are you guys turning New York into a swing state? Or New Jersey? I have whatever. It's a different state, I know, but whatever. You know what I meant.
Vote for Booty Blaster. It's a candidate that you can get your behind. Some would argue that being in Congress is more important than the president.
It can be.
Did you see the Shane Gillis joke where he advocates for women in the draft if Kamala wins because they can fight in the war they voted for?
Watch the sky.
I like it.
All stations, we are green to go.
Don't
I'm a
forget
fan
to
of that.
write Seabase in on your ballot. Yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger ran for government. Lame F Congress, it's all corrupt. I wanted to be president to make being a bad person a life sentence.
We're going to the war zone.
But who decides who's a bad person?
Free on all threats.
Let's roll.
It'll be voting later. NY as a whole is useless, but the local elections can be read.
Listen,
Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone. Contract.
crazier
Me and
things
all
have
the
happened.
people, I hire all ex-military people.
Right, but who gets to decide who's a bad person after you? Here's the point that I'm trying to make, right? Is that
Girl,
government
2024, just
cannot
write
be
her name in
trusted
the blank.
because you cannot guarantee who will occupy government in the future.
If Trump wins, NY will run to CA like Forrest Gump.
What was I just saying? Oh, you can't guarantee who's going to be in power later. Crazy. I was gonna let this dude live. He decided to.
We
Wait,
need
why
10
would you run to
minutes more than
California? I don't get
anything.
it.
Until that happens, nothing changes. So it's fair to say you're anti-federalist, and you believe
Yes.
that states should be the highest form of government. Is
Uh,
that not quite right either? YA, but for 4 years it'll be amazing, and it'll pave the road for the next like-minded person.
I think that originally this was meant to be 50 little countries, not 50, but
Because
like, you
that
know,
would never happen, where
I-
he wins New York.
and you're probably right. I would say never say never. I mean, there's people there's people in this chat that were alive the last time California turned red. Now, obviously the demographics of California have changed irreparably, so that probably can't happen again.
If I ever see the name Micah Bell on a ballot, I will not vote for him. No politics, LOL.
No, we it's election day. We can talk politics today.
Remember when our choices were Michael Dukakis versus George H.W. Bush?
Uniparty versus Uniparty. Dude, Nick, you may have even been alive last time California was red, and the last time California was red, New York, I think, was also red. Bro, finding so much stuff.
Do you think we'll ever get away from two parties?
Hopefully.
You got a loadout drop inbound.
Vote for my kitten for Chadwick Live mascot.
All you need is a third party that forces just like
Talking
how on
politics isn't your problem. It's solely identifying with politics and insulting each other
Right.
when we have so many other things in common that are the
Correct.
problem.
What's up, bro? Who you voting for, dude? This is an exit poll, a Warzone exit poll. Are you American?
The last
can just
time New
shake
York
your head
voted
or
red
nod if
was
you don't have a mic.
1984, so I was one.
You American? No? Yes? Did you vote? Are you gonna vote? Yes? Okay, go ahead, get up. As long as you're gonna vote, you can get up.
I remember when Gore and Perot were candidates.
Bro, and then the fact that Ron Paul is going to be joining the Department of Government Efficiency. Okay, somebody had said that I think the government, the federal government, should be as limited as humanly possible. I want the federal government so small and feeble that it can't but it can't do anything to infringe on my civil liberties.
I hope they get it to 20% of what it is today.
20% is
No
too
matter
much.
what, we are all going to watch Wolf Blitzer and the big map tonight.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Musk is doing the thing for govt agencies, some sort of oversight. We want the government to basically become campus policy a joke.
Safe zone.
Joe Rogan endorsed Trump.
Yeah. Buddy doesn't even have his speakers turned on.
In choosing the side who doesn't support pedos.
Yeah.
If only executive orders were actually only used for extreme emergencies, instead of political ammunition. Without the federal government, you would have no interstate highway system, probably no GPS either. Joe Rogan was obviously gonna go for him has been
Correct.
fan.
But you know what else?
What's your drink of choice to watch this play out?
The
federal government is the basis of the debt that allows the global marketplace to operate. However, it seems like corporations are slowly taking that place anyway.
Yeah, the highway system, how's that working, by the way? How does it, like... How are those roads holding up? How's traffic?
Most efficient system in the world.
So just because everybody else is too retarded to come up with something better, that's like... And listen, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. You are right. I think infrastructure projects are a great use of the federal government. The problem is when you give the federal government the power to create something...
Donald to me about roads. Bro, the state gave out a ton of money for roundabouts. And now we have 1 million where we don't need them, lol. More privatization, so much. But sadly capitalism really screws so much up. Prime example is greedflation. There is a ton of good Ole boy crap with the allocation of
the
federal funds for transportation.
greedflation is like
The internet came
insane
from a DARPA project that is also
misinformation.
federal. Roads where
Like
we are
the
going,
fact
we
that
don't need roads.
the government is trying to convince you that
Capitalism, God's
corporations
way
are
of
the
determining
reason that
who is
inflation
smart
has got out of
and who is
control,
Paul
and not
Ronson.
that the federal government has been printing trillions upon trillions of dollars for the last 20 years is next level gaslighting. It's insane. They increase minimum wage, they increase cost of doing business, they print trillions of dollars, and then they convince you that it's corporate greed. That is, I'm not saying corporate greed doesn't exist. It 100% does.
Remember when the government contracts private businesses to do most road repairs.
Yeah.
Inflation is caused only by the government. They
The government
print the money.
overspending. That is, inflation is government overspending, period. It is a different
up,
form
did
of
you miss me?
taxation. It's okay. Listen, guys, it's just, that's like,
It is also corporate greed. You cannot intellectually and intelligently deny that.
no, you're right.
Can we have a serious
corporate
talk,
greed
though? What
does,
if the witch wins it then? What do we do? Move to Italy?
I don't know. Good question.
She's gonna destroy our freedom. There's a bill that allows Americans to be shot if we protest.
It's
enough.
enough slices!
White House, just put a security gate up. Something weird is happening. How's your old man blood pressure right now? He.
It usually goes
Just
up.
say you missed me.
I missed you. What's up, Vincent
gonna
Herrera? Where you
see
been,
it.
bro?
The fact that Pam is not on a cooldown and you can't give a complete answer without being interrupted
way.
is so damn funny. LOL.
What were we just talking about?
The free market keeps corporations from causing inflation.
Corporate greed.
Capitalism is the only thing that keeps inflation low.
Ground. Move it.
Okay, what are your best, give me your 2 best examples of corporate greed.
Sounded like drama. I'm not into drama.
It's not drama.
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama.
Yeah, I was playing at
Bernie
like a
Madoff.
4 KD yesterday.
Enron and
Ber-
Bernie Madoff.
Okay, hold on.
Imagine
Hold on.
if TTS had Trump's voice,
Bernie
LOL.
Madoff was not corporate greed. That was fraud. That's just a Ponzi scheme. Period. That was like, that's just fraud.
Banks bailout.
The bank bailout is corporate greed for sure. Hey, but what's what type of corporate greed is the government not talking about?
Enron. Boeing CEO is a large example of corporate greed. However, I would argue that the problem isn't government or no government, but rather its lack of accountability, and it goes on so many levels of
Yeah, lack of accountability. I like that.
government. It's the whole you scratch my back issue. $400
Listen,
shipping from Amazon for a Casio. Does that count?
No.
Harbor freight prices below pre-pandemic prices, and Target bringing prices down to a year ago prices, so they can claim they are helping middle class. Privatized gains public losses. The fam.
What?
Taxes der
Privatized
Eis
gains, public losses?
rolled. Who cares about corporate greed or any of that? The Dems support pedophiles.
All right, we gotta rein this in. Enron is another like good example of fraud, isn't it? Like, to be honest, I'm actually really not that. Enron is one that I'm not very familiar with. Like,
The
I'm
harbor
not
freight owner has one of the biggest houses in California.
right, but like,
Corporate greed is investing in a streamer chair. We need a few UAVs. Corporations commit fraud more often than we probably know. How's the back? Just for Sebastian to steal the money for a trip.
how's that not going off? He's standing on it.
SL Crisis Bank bailouts, GM government assistance. The farmer guy who raised prices of insulin. Sebastian can rip, if anything, he just falls over.
Right, but like so much of the corporate greed that you guys are giving me examples of is corporate greed that exists because of federal or because of government oversight, government
Me
programs,
personally, in
and
looking
the
forward
government
to
interfering
WW3, it might bring us all closer together, man shrugging.
interfering in the market and preventing. I'm not saying like I don't know. I'm not saying that corporate greed does not exist. I'm saying that the cause of inflation is not corporate greed. That's the
Yeah, boy,
Enron
nice
didn't
play
cause
selfie.
inflation,
And walk,
you
please.
know. Bro, I'm trying to play Warzone and have like dense.
EG and E-led deregulation in California that led to higher energy prices for you.
PG&E led deregulation in California that led to higher energy prices for you.
Lately?
Nothing. Yeah, like the fact that it's like a crony
Great points on
capitalism.
corporate greed is ballooned because of federal government deregulation and tax abatements. The BP oil spill was a prime example of corporate greed.
Okay. Yeah. But that's not causing inflation. That's my point. I was not trying to say that corporate greed does not exist. I'm trying to say that corporate greed is not the cause of
The
inflation.
prosecution rests. The only thing you have to remember is when Trump said that Hemart for not paying taxes because
Yes.
the government is set up that way. Everyone is corrupt in politics and nobody cares about the
Yeah.
people who elected them.
Correct.
Never in my life have I needed the government, not once. The only thing they are good for is essential services.
Right.
Do you think businesses should be too big to fail? Or let them
No,
fail?
let them
and
fail.
Let another company pick it up.
100% let them fail.
Most of the people who think they know stuff don't know cow manure. Has deaf big-brained playing and talking politics.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Regardless of the outcome, I will punch you if you say that's not my president. The main cause of inflation is the increased cost of living due to the much higher standard of living we have now than we have ever had before. Things are better than ever before, and that's expensive.
That's not the cost of inflation. That's not the cause of inflation.
Got gas moving in.
Chadwick, do you think we could see another movement as big as the Boston Tea Party in our country?
Yeah. You're seeing it right now. Yeah, but let them fail. If you don't let businesses fail, then you're goading people, and you're daring them to be as greedy as possible. Just like find out where the line
Statements
is.
like this make my finance degree cry. Let's keep sending trillions to other parts of the world when our own country is literally on the verge of an economic collapse.
That's
Is inflation caused by the 150-foot Native Americans blowing up balloons? A lot of people think that current inflation came from coronavirus checks, which were meant to prop people up during that hard time. Should we have let all those people fail?
no, it's not just coronavirus spending.
Text-to-speech is back. I could cry from happiness.
It's not just coronavirus spending. It's the fact that
Locating the safe
the
zone.
by what percentage has federals, like, we're spending $6 trillion a year, and that's like twice as much as we take in every year. That is a form of taxation. It's an indirect form of taxation, and that's like
Give me
the
my
of
$350
inflation.
It absolutely
it's
is
when-
because so many things are developed under debt, not actual income, and when debt is given out faster, things are produced. There has to be a promissory note created to represent the profit that doesn't exist. It would require everyone in the world to agree that everything is. So is today a green light to be political?
Yes.
LOL.
Yeah, of course, it's the
We
election.
have been running a deficit for years.
I
Why
know.
has inflation fluctuated then?
Because the amount of spending that has gone on in the last 5 years is out of control.
Chat, how many times have you voted today? I have got 65 ballots in so far, with another 765 male INS. Clear red flags of nothing's going to work out anytime soon with us. I have a fun situation. The non-profit my wife runs is literally suing our state because of their
Contracts out there have increased spending.
government overreach and how it costs their invaluable organization hundreds of thousands of dollars. They have precedent, and I can't wait to update you.
Why is it spicy?
Move it.
Viva Mexico.
Friendly buy station inbound. Location marked.
Go back and grab that selfie.
Friendly buy station is ready.
Thought I had one, to be honest.
I just hope they are not hanging Chad again this election. Pay attention. It's officially winter, chat.
New safe zone located.
1v1.
As long as they don't hang our Chad.
Got gas moving.
Better! I am better!
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Don't distract him, he is locked in. I voted this morning in and out in less than 5 minutes, not sure if that's good or bad. You got this.
Got him. Let's go. I can talk politics and get a Warzone dub. In and out in less than 5 minutes. Well, it depends on where you
Bingo,
are, I
bango,
guess.
bongo.
Depends on if that's a good or a bad thing.
You are just better. The ballot here is in AZ was 2 pages long.
That's crazy.
Pods, we're inbound now. Hook up and stand by. Here comes the snap.
We need an applause sound. You deserve something for dealing with nonsense.
Return the conquering hero. Join us all
You deserve something for dealing with nonsense.
Really excited for Jill Stein to get into the White House.
Lamau, bro.
Who else can do all this at once? Only
How many years has Jill Stein been defrauding
Is
electors?
looking to be super long too, so much fighting over solar and wind energy junk and education arguments.
Hey, to Conquer, coming up with the mic. This is Vincent Adarada. What a gosh dang sub-gifting superstar. Vincent didn't answer the question.
We keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt.
Hamro coming up with the 5 gifted subs as well. Another gosh dang sub-gifting superstar. Yeah. So wait, where have you been, Vincent? Maybe so many people did early voting on the day lines short. No, that's it's would appear that most of the at least Republican early voting has been I think the statistic I saw was like only 8% of the people that had voted early in Pennsylvania voted on election day previously.
Find any bots voting for Kamala.
No. Nobody's talking. Unfortunately, I'll be right back.
Suck it up, Ben. No.
What are we supposed to do? What are we doing? Hey, Crazy Corball, thank you for the $5 direct dono as well, my guy.
Check Dono.
Get bodied, bro!
Bastian secretly was pretending he didn't know how to turn TTS on.
Lamal, he's pretending.
Everyone needs to just calm down.
Listen, here's the thing to remember, right? Ultimately, everybody wakes up every day wanting what's best,
I
right?
will not calm down.
Like, we all want what's best. And even in the most divisive issues, I promise you, there is a compromise that people could agree on. And the fact that that's not what's talked about is the problem. The government does not want
What was the
us
deal with
to
the lady
be
putting 2,500
smart.
ballots in the mail? How did she get all those ballots for other people?
our
We will all still be here in chat tomorrow. Either way, love you
correct.
guys.
Correct. Here's the thing I can guarantee. The election is wrought with fraud. There is more than zero fraud and less than 100% fraud. That's the only thing you can say for sure. And the fact that we don't, like the fact that voter ID is like a contentious issue is a joke. It's like an actual joke. And the only reason for that to be contentious or for that to be something that you don't want is so that you can cheat. There's no other reason. Every other developed country in the world.
What's with the drop in ballot boxes spontaneously combusting?
I think that was like literally just a guy who said he
Sebastian for president
wanted
this round.
he just wanted to get arrested
But
apparently.
How did she get the ballots? Any ideas? Did she steal mail?
No, there's a
Grab your chutes. We're going to war zone.
they probably you register
I
people
blows
that are
my mind
dead
people have
or
faith in
like
people Pelosi that literally have made millions in the stock market based on legislation.
yeah, exactly.
They're like those vampires who love to troll. Let's not be trolls, but like real trolls. Because I troll Chad, but you know what
Zero
I mean.
evidence that there is enough
Zero
fraud to matter.
evidence that
It
there
has
is
been
enough
investigated
fraud to
thoroughly in
matter.
Arizona,
IT
for example.
has been investigated thoroughly in Arizona, for example.
Okay, so how then? Okay, if it's been
Dead or
investigated, then
stolen
how much
social
fraud?
Security numbers and fake ID.
If it's been investigated, then
No,
you
no,
should
no,
be
no,
able, then
no.
we should be able to say exactly how much fraud there
Imagine
is, right?
saying that it's racist to require a voter ID when you literally have to have an ID for driving, picking up a prescription, jobs, etc.
People think that because none of the court cases got heard that means something. No, no, no. None of the court cases about
Just a
fraud got
mild
heard
amount of
because
fraud.
none of the judges would allow any evidence to be brought forward. And at every other election that has happened in America where there was evidence of fraud, there were court cases and there people were allowed to present evidence. But okay. And in in an election that was decided by how many
Imagine
thousands
not
of
being
votes?
Smart enough to commit fraud.
How many thousands of votes decided the election, but that we can say, we can guarantee that there's not enough fraud to influence the election? Pretty bold claim.
Holy crap, piece of crapple.
Any reason why the Epstein interviews about his best friend Trump ISNT getting much airplay?
That's a great question. I want everybody on the Epstein client list to get play. And if like, why aren't any of the Epstein clients getting any play is the question. Why didn't anybody talk about it? Or did he? And, you know, Epstein was obviously some sort of government instrument to collect blackmail on people, so getting him cozy with as many people as possible, as many influential people as possible, is clearly the goal.
You gotta look up Occam's razor after stream. My man reaching for conspiracies that don't exist is a fool's errand.
Listen, my brother in Christ. I'm just curious. What would have to happen in order for your mind to change?
Aliens are real.
I think that there is a distinct possibility that is also true. Provably true. Evidence
I
must be
have a
presented. Okay, that's
suggestion.
fine.
Make a
So
cooldown
evidence
for
of
S and
evidence
we'll
of
end it
what?
in 7 minutes.
I mean, is this not? I'm doing okay. You guys have to understand also that, like, listen, this is my fault though, but I enjoy politics about 3,000 times more than I enjoy Call of Duty. So. Trump is on the flight logs? Yeah. True. Correct. Correct.
Requesting recon flyover.
Prove that enough
Voted
votes were
for
changed in a
I think
particular
you mean
district.
Political hit registration issues.
Well, you said conspiracy theory. Okay, proof that enough votes were changed in a particular district enough to matter, and prove that it was actual cheating. It is that simple. Okay.
It's inconceivable aliens don't exist.
So
It's inconceivable
how
we
would I
haven't
prove
been
that,
lied
or
to
like
at least
what
once as a nation.
what proof would you have to see in order to? Because like, listen, that's not my main point of contention.
This is false. It was not to the island.
Well, I mean, he was on his plane. Yeah, I don't know where the plane went.
I love an activated Chadwick. To Miami.
I think it's interesting that how many conspiracy theories in the last 5 years have turned out to be true? Conspiracy theory has turned into a label that the mainstream media uses to dissuade people from talking about things that they don't want you to talk about. So like,
Vote for Vermin Supreme.
why is my loadout all the way up there?
Big Food is real has just blurry. People do not like Trump due to his demeanor. If he were professional, he would see more support. They are voting for people, not policies, in my humble opinion at least.
That's part of it. I mean, there's more people voting. Donald Trump will get more votes this time than he ever has before. There's more people that are willing to put his personality to the side. The what?
I hate that it's gotten to picky horde best of the worst demon.
I don't think we are. But look at the team that Trump has assembled versus the team that Harris has assembled.
Gas is closing in.
And like ultimately, listen, at the end of the day, if nothing else, if for no other reason, that like I would vote for Donald Trump just because of the First Amendment. Freedom of speech is the single most important.
Very big day, trade deadline day for the National Football League. Everyone is talking about it. Trump's old team have all disavowed him.
Right. Because his old team were the people that are on Harris's team now. Those are the people that don't want the bureaucracy to go away. These are all people who need the bureaucracy to keep up their lifestyle. And I would love nothing more than to take a massive shit on a plate and feed it to those people. Literally would be my favorite thing. Is to watch guys like Brennan and Comey and all these.
What happened to former President Mike Pence?
Former Vice
I can never
President
get
Mike
over
Pence?
dude making fun of a disabled person. If Chad can say shit, so can I. Trump has gone through more staffer than another president in history.
Kamala Harris's turnover rate is 92%.
Sorry, yes, former vice president.
What do you mean? What happened to him? He's still alive.
She ISNT president, sorry.
She's vice president though. But I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna use that as a reason to condemn.
Disappeared.
Yeah, good dude. JD Vance puts out, man.
Liz Cheney is worth 14 million. She needs nothing from Harris. She just knows how dangerous a Trump presidency can be.
Liz Cheney's a war criminal.
Staff, not VP.
The entire Cheney family are war criminals. Where does Liz Cheney sit on board of directors? What companies does she own stock in? What do those companies do?
J.D. Vance is our future. I would vote him in for president today.
Yeah, me too. I like him a lot. Him and Vivek.
But they eat cats and dogs. If Liz Cheney is your ace in the hole, fold your hand. How do you reconcile having daughters, but supporting J.D. Vance, who wants to strip away any of their bodily autonomy?
Because
Dick likes to shoot people.
I don't think my daughters.
Follow the money,
I
and
don't.
you will know all you need to know.
I don't think my daughters being able to become dumpsters without any repercussions is the single greatest thing. The single greatest problem in our country's facing right now. Big birth control. Like that's you're voting. The guys. I'm voting for my daughter. Oh, you don't want your daughter to be safe?
Is real today.
Listen, bro. If that's what you believe, it's okay.
Vance wants to ban birth control.
Says who? Is that one of his stated policy positions? Right now? Because don't forget, people are allowed to change their minds. Kamala's changed her mind on about every...
out and about today.
On just about
Vance
every...
Says Whoopi Goldberg, LOL.
Well, now. Here's the problem, right? I'm willing to have like policy discussions and everything, but if the argument is like I must be a bad person because I'm voting one way or the other, then like okay, then there's probably not a lot I can do.
Should not be a political issue.
It's literally
from the real
right.
crimes these people commit.
That's the truth right there, and it's literally not an issue. There's absolutely nothing Kamala Harris can do. She can't overturn Roe v. Wade.
Birth control is not gonna happen from a medical standpoint. It has other uses. I was just asking what happened to Pence.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Conservative dude that just faded into the background.
Yeah, I mean, I think he does.
I never knew you was a Trump supporter. I actually like the civil discussion.
Well, I'm trying to keep it civil. Here's where I think the divide really is. There are people who there's like we can divide the country up into probably two camps, right?
Can tell how only watches mainstream media. Just because someone has a different opinion doesn't make them a horrible person.
Right. So ultimately, we can break it up into two big categories, right? People that think that the federal government is rife with corruption, is not serving the needs or the interests of the American people, and needs to be dismantled. And the people who don't think that. And ultimately, listen, if you don't think that like the federal government is a piece of shit and it is taking care of everybody except American citizens, then Harris is the right candidate for you and you should vote for her. Ultimately, that's what it comes down to.
Chadwick Live not today, folks. We have Chad Unchained. We should advertise that political chat is okay today. And watch the viewer count skyrocket. That's content, baby. J.D. Vance in no way said he wanted to ban birth control. Some of y'all hate Google.
Recon drones caught your position. You're compromised.
No, listen, you can't.
Just remember,
listen, you can't.
CEOs and other multimillionaires or billionaires are Democratic.
You can't. You can't blame people for trusting the thing that we're supposed to be able to trust. Okay, like we're supposed to be able to. We're supposed to be able to watch the news and become informed. We're supposed to be able to watch the news and develop an opinion on something. We're supposed to be able to watch the news and not have to worry if we're being lied to. And I don't think that's the case right now, and that's a problem.
Preach.
So like you can't
News
be mad at
hasn't
people.
been used since hot takes and opinions started driving ratings.
You can't be mad at people
They
for...
want us divided like this because they know we have too much power working together.
Correct. I believe that's correct. Get absolutely effed, bro.
Scan you. Your location.
We live in an oligarchy. The govt is owned by corporations.
Yeah. That's pretty accurate.
Get
Yeah, the federal
one
government is
and we're not in
captured
it.
by regulatory agencies, and the regulatory agencies are captured by the industries that they're meant to regulate. It's kind of a cluster. The fact that if 90%...
Vote for Trump and you're voting for 4 other competent presidents.
Listen, at the end of the day, you got to vote with your conscience.
If you don't watch the news, you're not informed. If you do watch the news, you're ill-informed.
You just have...
Federal government owned by corporations actually points back to greedflation. It is wild and mind-blowing being my age seeing people on the left go from raging against the machine to all hail the machine LOL. I
Well-
kindly disagree, but I think patriotism shouldn't be teams, so it's going to happen. I don't like politics at all. I have family in it and they are fake.
Yeah, I
My
agree. A
vote
lot
is
of...
casted to protect my daughter.
And listen, ultimately,
My conscience
you've got to
tells me
do...
that we can steer this course of rising prices across the board for another 4 years plus. I have a belly button.
Closing in. Get to
I
the
also
new
have a
safe
belly
zone.
button. But I've had a friend that didn't have a belly button.
Clear.
To me, Kamala is like Thanos and the search for all the Infinity Stones. She will snap her fingers on Americans. I have 10 toes. Alien.
Played this circle before. What?
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama.
Gas is moving.
talking to Chadwick.
Ultimately, I think that I'm. Listen, nobody's voting to like because they want their daughters or their sons to suffer. Like nobody woke
Are
up this
you
morning
saying
and
that
said,
the sweet embrace of infinite darkness doesn't sound appealing? I work for a corporation. Give me that snap, baby.
Nobody woke up this morning and was like, you know what, I'm gonna vote to screw my children.
F them kids.
Don't even ask, just bring it.
Just bring it.
Not consciously anyway.
Right.
50% of the country is. Are you sure that nobody said that because you know that Arkansas exists, right?
Well, now. Oh, you guys remember when sniping was like one shot on everything? Fake news.
Gas is inbound. Marking a new safe zone.
PSA, I believe saying things like you liberals or anything direct makes it seem like you have no sense and unintelligent.
Contracts out there have increased.
It's a fair,
To cash out.
it's a fair thing to say. I try not to generalize either. But like, you know, that's why I said I think ultimately, dude, hit markers on guys that are down is so crazy to me.
Just like calling half the country Nazis or Hitler.
Yeah. Or racist or...
It is funny all the people in favor of abortion have already been born Ronald Reagan.
That's a funny. I can't believe I've never heard that quote
How
before.
do we fix the media?
You dismantle it.
Republicans who stay home, electric Democrats, get out and vote. Do you notice liberals have the same look on their face? Garbage.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
You know, Twitter or X becoming a place where like the you know, a marketplace of ideas again will force change in other things.
It's become too much about the leaders, not about the policies.
Yeah, we're not even discussing at all like specific policy things, like, or ways to solve problems. All right.
You can't dismantle it. The value is too high. Might have to buy it back.
The value is too high. Well, the value stops being so high as soon as the federal government takes away, you know, NBC's free broadcast license.
For the sake of TikTok, can we be a little mindful of what words we use on text to speech?
Yes,
unless
please.
you don't care if we end up losing TikTok today. Pooped on. We are in the process of dismantling the media by social media, but stop watching the news seriously. No CNN, no Fox, no NBC.
I agree.
Voting for our future is cool, sure, but I want to know which candidate is still pre-ordering video games. Stop pre-ordering 2024. You fine them 1 million for each lie and make them reprint the correct story
You
in
can't.
the correct format.
You can't, because who's
Out
deciding?
Of the 12 fastest
who's-
growing states, all are red except one. Why is that?
Who's deciding what's true?
TikTok is a hexscape.
Right?
Let's
Like,
have a civil conversation about immigration. Do we build a wall?
we build a wall if we have no, if we can't.
No
Is this just
one
me
wants
versus
state
this guy?
media. Elon Musk will decide.
Right, that like who wants? I don't want Elon. I don't even want Elon Musk in charge of that.
You can say she has no clue what she's doing without saying a name, and everyone's mind goes to the same person. No state media.
I'm dead.
I'm off to vote for Sebastian. Have fun. Fox claims themselves to be entertainment, so they can get away with lying with no repercussions.
Moving in. New safe zone location.
Remember when 5 billion for a wall was an insane, unrealistic amount of money?
Wow,
But we
why
just
is this?
donated 200 billion to Ukraine with no accounting. Annotated position is if it is not illegal, you can say it on X period. Well,
Oh,
13
boy.
straight my head.
Complete. Good work.
Holy. Yeah. Chroma, that's because politicians are inherently dishonest.
GGS.
2 in a row, baby.
Is about to kicked out of his own defense contract, though.
Right? You don't think that's
Good
insane?
morning, Chadwick.
You don't think one of the
That's
singular
America
most
right there.
talented entrepreneurs?
A dub well having a massive debate.
I'm better. I am better.
It's this, you know, craziness. Yakima, Washington, the home of the incredible
Yeah, boy,
wow.
Chad found a way to win WZ.
Lamau?
Without thinking about the game,
That-
overthinking kills
Th-
Chad.
It does. Overthinking does kill
Remember me
me.
saying I win when I don't pay attention. You're doing it right now.
Yeah.
Not a scratch on you. Good shit. No rest for the day.
Politics plus Warzone equals W's. 10 kills, too. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, huh?
Challenge today, get 47 wins.
Lamau.
GG. What's the total amount of that has been sent overseas compared to what has been spent here? Perfect
I mean,
example of
obviously,
seeing different views, but still agreeing disagree. I mean, look at Elon. Would you trust him? Nothing about his intelligence. Just looks like Peter Pettigrew.
Wait, so we're basing
You're
who we
losing some of
trust?
your background. I wonder how all those people in those apartment buildings in Colorado who had illegal gangs take them over are going to vote today. Remember
Listen,
back
it was
in the
only
day,
a
before the
few.
internet,
It was
where
only a
instead of
few.
arguing, people just lined up and fired.
It was only a few apartment
Must accept
complexes.
each other to determine which government they wanted to follow. Kids these days don't. Remember the gangrene struggle.
Why
Basing
am
your
I-
opinion on looks is a very Fahrenheit 451 concept.
Why am I losing my? Why am I losing my background? Right there.
Based Week only comes around every 4 years. You got a stream for 24 hours today. Just roasting up some cats and dogs for an election day barbecue.
Lamau?
Budget cuts at the Sheesh
Is it
Studios.
me? Am I the drama?
Vincent,
I don't
thank
think
you,
I'm
Air.
the drama.
Top right 2.
What's going on?
You're fine on our screen, Y8 bot. What's back there, Chad? A green screen.
Mm-hmm.
Falling
No.
apart today.
Not a green screen.
Hez wearing pants.
Hey, Vincent
Right
Herrera
side.
coming up with another 5 gifted subs. What a
A big
gosh dang. Sub gifting a superstar. That deserves a Sheesh remix on 98.9 The Sheesh.
Sheesh. Looks like Bobby Porf streamed with the doc.
Really?
Do the Chadwick wiggle chat.
Use this time for some target practice. Real things coming soon.
The Sharty Boys, Doc and Bobby. Any radio content today?
I'm too distracted.
I thought you forgot how to Sheesh remix.
No, I would never forget that.
Yes, he did stream with Doc last
Really?
night on YouTube.
No, I understand. I understood the Peter Pettigrew reference. I just don't understand, like, what are we basing that off of? Like,
Adam sucks.
Adam, Larry. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Trump. Trump. Trump.
They are going to stream some more in the future. Oh.
We're talking about trusting Elon. Like, do I trust him to do what?
Gas is approaching on your position. Move to the safe zone.
Like, well, I'm just curious. Would you rather? So you think Boeing should get the contracts
Incoming right now.
that Elon has,
I
even
know
though
nobody
Elon has
is
had to
changing
bail
the
out
vote today.
Boeing?
For all that is holy, some of you'll need to take a basic econ and finance class. Can rust anyone?
Squanch.
I know Chad looks intelligent, but has actually just cute.
Yeah, listen.
Essex
I'm also
Baby
willing to.
Seabase is the
I'm also
best.
willing to concede that I could be a total moron, and I could be wrong.
I think Doc is trying to make a comeback.
What do you mean trying to make a comeback?
Cute
He was
face.
the second largest streamer on YouTube last month. He never left. Haven't had a nice win in a while. We just win back to back. Boeing is stepping out of aerospace. They've already begun the sale, right? Because they can't keep up with SpaceX.
Holy crap, piece of crapple.
This makes you sick. What makes you sick, brother? Did you eat some bad shrimp? Your live is flagged for hate speech and hateful behaviors. Repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued. That's my problem, right? I think I should be allowed to say whatever I want. I don't think any like the fact that deplatforming people is a thing is unhinged. Unhinged.
Screw those TikTok commies.
Oh, they're allowed to have their own opinion. I just don't think their opinion should have any. I don't think somebody else's opinion should.
The problem is all news, regardless of source, is all second-hand. We rarely ever experience the news first-hand. I love speaking politics.
So do I. It's actually like my favorite thing. One of my favorite things. Politics. And political theory and that kind of stuff.
Chad, let's play League of Legends. You'd have fun, I think.
Really? I've played League before. I'm not very good at it,
is
though.
The man who makes things happen. He takes risks. He gets rewarded where people give up. He doesn't. He likes to truth speak and teach it. I like him so far.
I would, here's
Opinions are like belly buttons. Everyone has one.
Well, it's
Mine
actually,
too.
I think its opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one and they all
Discussing politics
stink.
now is so hard though, because most people let their emotions get in the way of a valid argument.
Well, that's what I'm trying to prevent, right? I'm trying to help us, you know, realize that like ultimately everybody's doing what they think is best, and the only difference, right?
The beautiful thing about free markets and capitalism is if these super woke platforms go too far, you will see X and Rumble push streaming as an outlet.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
It's
X is
not
already
about
the
being
number
good.
one news.
Joe Rogan endorsed Trump.
Yeah. Begrudgingly. Listen, I get it. Like it's hard to admit that you got and that he's not the second coming of Satan. All right? And like yes, he has a bombastic personality, and yes, he
The New Hampshire Libertarian Party.
yeah, I
endorsed
saw
him
that too. Well, bro, the libertarian Chase or whatever his name is, the libertarian candidate for president is I don't even understand how they picked him. He's saying some insane things for claiming to be a libertarian. Ooh, this is me. Yeah. Hey, K5 Wildcat coming in with another 5 gifted subs. What a gosh dang sub gifting superstar.
Chase is the definition of a bozo.
Bro, biggest bozo. That's the perfect word for him. Like him
Chad
defending
with the Booty Blaster 9000
federally
hole will not
tax
stink.
funded
Still waiting for my order, by the way.
tax funded gender affirming surgeries
I'm gonna be
in
honest, I
prison.
don't care who endorsed, who they likely don't have the same struggles that I do.
Correct. Yeah. That's a
Just
that's a
gonna
great
write
way to look
the
at it.
dead
Actually,
man for Prez. Danjit.
is that these politicians don't understand. But then there's
In
this
35 years of my life, I am voting for a president. It's gotten that bad for me personally. If Cinco is voting in hopes of a change, you know things got bad.
based. Here's the truth. I don't care who you vote for. If you're voting, you're based. The more people that vote, there's just no wrong can come from everybody who's legally allowed to vote voting, right? Because then everybody feels like they exercised their right.
True.
Just vote. Doesn't matter if you've never voted before. There's so many people that have never voted before. I can't believe neither one of those were hits. That's actually like probably racist, legit.
What is your take on the Electoral College? Again, have to kindly disagree. So many incidents where he was evil again. I can't forgive someone who is socially unaware.
Who?
Oh, we have to exercise to vote him out.
We have to exercise the vote. I'm out. Somehow. Those all should have been headshots on that guy driving, by the way.
If you really want to go down a rabbit hole, look up how the 2020 census screwed Florida out of 2 electoral votes this year.
Interesting, huh?
Looked like he was lagging.
Yeah, the desync or something with the car. And New Hampshire and New York each have 1 too many electoral votes. Here's the crazy part, like...
Lost tick-tick.
It's okay, whatever. They can eat my butthole. Bro, like, hate speech is insane. I'll probably lose YouTube too. It's cool.
I didn't vote
whatever.
last year. I had to vote this year for the state and local elections. IDK about the rest of you, but I definitely couldn't go down a rabbit hole. Maybe I need to exercise.
Lamau. Or where are all the people?
Seriously, it's like pick the better evil. Never seen a nation so divided. If the Republicans take over the House, they are going to cause problems on January 6th.
Yeah, I know my TikTok got shut down. It's okay.
And you gonna have to fight to earn redeployment.
Free speech isn't without consequence. Okay.
I meant Democrats. Go check out Kalsha. It's a website where people bet money on society events. $248 million have been placed on the election today. I think people forget this country was supposed to be a collection of states, not be
That's-
controlled by the federal government.
Hit your fucking shot.
Shut
It's
up,
not
you
you with the
loser.
hate speech item of the TTS, I think.
Yeah, maybe it's the TTS.
Leave TikTok and start streaming on X.
I might actually.
You got robbed.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know if X is vertical actually. I actually don't know if it counts as like a platform that they don't like you streaming on either. We'll find out. Hey, thank you guys for the subs, you legends. Wildcat and Vincent.
Totally Sebastian's fault.
Listen, I might
Check Discord.
I know that
Just go purple. TikTok
Yeah.
is Chinese. They don't have the First Amendment.
I
I can't believe Seabase did this to us.
Well-
Trump 2024.
TikTok's US headquarters TikTok has to abide by federal law to operate in the United States. And listen, they are allowed to censor whatever they want because they are a private company, but they're not censoring things because they want to censor things as a private company. They're censoring things because of pressure from the government, and that is a violation of my First Amendment. No horizontal stream on YouTube? No, just on Kick. I apologize.
Exactly. That is an interesting take. TikTok is so cool, it's like the coolest. That's what Zuckerberg did in 2020.
Right. Okay, Juiceless, that's interesting.
Zuck the Cuck admitted he caved to the FBI and government pressure last election.
Yeah.
And CNN.
Here's the crazy part, right?
And
On
admitted
Twitter,
to it.
on Twitter, there was a portal that the FBI had access to like talk to Twitter employees, and all
That's
of the
one
messages,
things that makes today's vote very important.
all of the messages in this chat got deleted after every 2 weeks, which is like a violation of FOIA law, Freedom of Information Act. So like, the government is bad. That's what I'm trying to say. And
Yet the
any
left is okay with this LOL.
well, yeah.
Time to get rid of the alphabets.
I agree. It's time to get rid of most of the federal government. And like, listen, they're not gonna screw everybody that works for the federal government.
not
They're
tread
saying
on
that
me.
like that everybody's gonna get
How
like a
do we
2-year.
safeguard against nefarious actors when it comes to disinformation.
You don't. You don't.
Why
That
do you
so
cause
that
so much
ultimately.
drama? Maybe that's another
Okay, so
realm invasive
ultimately that is the rub. You don't. Disinformation is protected by free speech. Hate speech is protected by free speech. This lie that hate speech somehow needs to be policed is like one of the single greatest marketing campaigns of all. Free speech protects all speech. Free speech does not exist so that we can talk about the weather. Free speech exists so that you can say things that are wildly
All the
unpopular
actors for
without
Harris
any
were paid
problems or without any
$25K
retribution from the government. And like that's
I remember
not what's
a fully
happening.
remote job offer during COVID
Right?
required me to take the vaccine. LOL. No requirement to step foot near another human. They were a blue company all set on
It
that.
wasn't their fault. It's not the company's fault. It's the fact that there's this
It is
thing.
literally the First Amendment.
all
ever.
of the finance laws are set up on this. I can't remember what it's called. It's a part of this DEI thing. But basically, there are things that companies have. What is that scoring system called? It's basically like the companies like report cards, which gives them
Mail-in
access to
voting
funding
should
and
only be
everything.
For military, elderly, and citizens living overseas.
I don't think mail-in voting should be a thing at all. I think you should have to be here to vote. Period. And it should be one day. Should foreign governments be able to create propaganda though? Yes. Yeah. Listen. The point is that
ESG.
we are all sovereign citizens, right?
ESG,
It is
environmental
ESG. That
and
is it.
social governance.
Okay, so the ESG scores are the ways that these companies are policed to enforce whatever globalist agenda there
Mail-in
is.
votes are the most compromisable votes.
And the fact that there's no
AKA bullshit.
thing. The fact that there's no voter ID either. What was the thing I was just talking about? Okay, you're all sovereign citizens. So like the point is that nobody you
The
should not
framers knew
allow
what they were
anybody
doing.
to be responsible for curating information that you're going to believe. Don't trust anybody, right?
Mail-in voting should only be allowed for military personnel.
You should be yeah, if they can prove through chain of custody that military, I'd be okay with that. So like misinformation is protected, all right? And right now we've created this environment where something is posted online and we wait for a fact checker to tell us whether or
I
not
love
it's
the guy
true.
on X forcing huge corporations to drop their DEI policies. Without
Yeah.
Elon buying X, this does not happen. 5 polling machines already having problems in Michigan and Pennsylvania today. Shocker. They actually scanned my license barcode in mass today. I was shocked.
Wow.
Get you a 5-star passport. Or a passport with AP on it, diplomatic passports.
So like the point is that like we can't rely on you can't create an arbiter of truth. You can't just create a judge, whether it's the government or an organization or the Ministry of Truth, that decides what is and isn't true. Because even if it's like, even if they right now they're doing a good job, eventually somebody will get into that position that doesn't do a good job or has their interests captured by somebody else. Yeah, Dominion. Here's this is okay. Like Dominion voting, right? They're the ones that control like a lot of the voting machines. Here's the problem with overregulation, right? It's set up so that it's basically impossible for any competition for Dominion voting to show up, right? It's the same thing with like starting a weed dispensary. It's meant to make it so hard for new people to start so that only the people that they want to do these things can do these things.
If that's your take, then why have it at all?
Then why have what?
There were 3 machines in my polling place, and they were messing up. Make it make sense. True that. I had to give my license, marriage certificate, birth certificate, swear an oath to get a new passport yesterday. But in California, you don't need an ID to vote, lol.
In California, it's illegal for them to check your ID to vote. There's a difference.
There are 2 ends of a spectrum, east side people think. That the government should police certain things, on the other side though people feel like there should be no accountability. Just because the government isn't stopping you doesn't mean there is.
I didn't say there should be no accountability. If you're spreading misinformation, then the accountability is that people stop believing you.
To make filling it out faster, but it still just prints out your ballot answers, so you can check them before turning it in. Know your rights.
Is that a person I just killed?
We gonna have another January 6th on the 20th.
Maybe. I wonder how many federal agents will be at that one.
History is misinformation.
I have no idea how I won that. That's crazy. I only had 2 plates on too. And I hate this gun.
One of the voting centers here is across the street from my house. It's a cluster of people, but it makes me happy to see people voting. History is what happened through the eyes of the winners.
Correct. A lot of people are starting to realize that maybe the information we have about the end of World War II isn't...
We need a gulag token and more.
Oh my god, I already went to the gulag, bro.
Raskins has already said they will take Trump out on January 6th. This is totally redneck's fault. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Corporations are fleeing California left and right for Texas, yet folks think the way Cali is run is good. That's just wrong.
What's wrong?
You can do it.
You guys, so I'm having like 16 conversations congruently or concurrently, so you guys have to you guys gotta make sure you include context, even if that means the message is a little bit longer. That's okay. So like when it's like that's so dumb, make sure you put in whatever you think is dumb. You know?
No offense to the financially challenged, but only poor people think California is being run well. He said it's wrong to blame me for what is happening in chat.
Yo, don't blame Sebastian. This is me. I'm the one who allowed this.
Dumb requiring context. That's dumb. It was the 4th time I got crabs.
It's so dumb requiring
context. In the
context
that the message ISNT for Chad to respond to.
If it's not for me to respond to, you should not be doing text to speech, bro.
He blamed Red, not Seb. Yaya, deal with it. You're the professional. Get it together.
Lamau, Keck W.
We all love the sea base.
He's the best, isn't he?
Tell us what's good, bro. Chadwick, I just wanted to say you're that guy and you're doing an excellent job.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
Ben is the problem.
But Ben might be the
I put
problem.
my contacts in this morning, but took them out because they were burning my eyes. I read do not have any power here. You cannot blame me for anything that goes on in chat.
Oh no, I can't believe I missed these
I do vote
shots.
for you. You need new contacts. Rain on sea base.
Last shot.
Hey Sebastian, how was Fiji Crab? Is the talk to speech on how do I turn this off? Oh no, it keeps recording what I am saying. You need new eyes.
I need ammo.
Where's the ammo? Can we please find a Gulag token, or by
Bro,
one?
I don't have a Gulag token either.
In Soviet Russia, ammo needs you. I hate context. I'm not going to send context on sarcastic remarks. Get gooder. Buy a token. No ammo. Reverse greed. Flat ion. I think
Corporate
that you
greed is
all
why I don't have
agree
any
that
ammo.
Elected officials should not be able to invest in the stock market.
I
gotta go feed animals now. LOL.
I disagree because all that does is create this thing where they get really good at hiding it.
They took all the ammo out of the game. As of 2023, both California and New York have negative population growth. Why is that? Sebastian, when did you go to Fiji? And more importantly, did you get all of chat's souvenirs? You also don't have a vest.
Wow, I keep missing shots that are not that hard.
What is the recourse? Then immediately available public accounts of their trades.
Yeah. I mean, like, it really depends on...
F that I'm using TTS to let you know you and Sebastian are bots.
Oh. That didn't go anywhere where I wanted it to.
We lost that one, but we'll get...
I can't believe both the left and the right do not believe 100 in term limits.
They do.
And
They
not
do.
letting politicians buy individual
That's the
stocks.
crazy part, right? 85% of the general public wants term limits and voter ID, and it still doesn't happen. You got to ask yourself why.
Everybody was only shooting at you.
Yeah, it's okay. It's probably because my hog is so massive.
Check Discord DM from yours truly.
Here's the disgusting part,
They saw
right?
the massive
So,
balls.
so
Big dick
congressmen are allowed to trade stocks right now. They're not required to report which stocks they're trading for 3 weeks. And that doesn't matter. Like, people who follow her trades, even 3 weeks delayed, are still making oodles upon oodles of money. She is trading based on insider information, guaranteed. And she's not the only one.
That's insider trading.
I know. I know. But how long, like, people don't want to believe it, but Nancy Pelosi is one of the most powerful people in this country.
All of them are doing it.
Yes, correct. Correct. And if you make a law that says they can't trade, then all you do is you make it so that their spouse trades. And if you make it that neither one of them, then they just find a neighbor that does it. They just
racist things the left pushes is that minorities are not smart enough to obtain an ID.
Yeah.
Martha
Well, it's just
Stewart
it's the
went
cover.
to jail for that.
Yep.
Did she talk to Martha Stewart? Nancy has one foot in the dirt.
I hope so.
She's also the closest thing to a living skeleton.
I mean, she's.
Funny how they get away with things you and I would be in jail for doing.
And
But
then
Martha
say that there's a
Stewart
2-tier
does it
and.
and goes to jail. The only difference is she wasn't in office. All I know is I want a job where after 4 years my net worth increases by a factor of 20 over what my salary was in that same time.
It's interesting, huh?
Tommy Tuberville in AL is the rights version of Pelosi he needs to go to.
I think they all need to go, bro, to be honest. Term limits. I mean, there is like some level of argument. You wouldn't really
Nancy
need.
Pelosi and Mitch McConnell could be combined to make one semi-functioning old person.
Almost, yeah.
Term gosh darn limits. You're welcome, TikTok. My kid woke up before I could play a game. Sad face.
Rip.
Drain the swamp.
Yeah, I mean, we could
How
drain
do you
it,
think
or we
they
could
are
just.
getting insider info payoffs to do business.
No, they're getting insider info because they're the ones who are regulating the businesses, and they're the ones that are.
Term limits is a bipartisan topic for the voters.
It is a bipartisan
they will
topic.
Never limit themselves.
Right. Or the
Thomas
fact that
Massey is the way.
they have their own. They were exempt from Obamacare, and even though there's a law that says no law should be passed that applies to Congress and not the people. The system was built to prevent a lot of this stuff from
Let us
happening,
not
but we
forget
stopped
the
trusting the
elderly DEM
system.
Senator who was told by her aides what to vote for.
You mean
because her
Dianne
brain was basically
Feinstein?
mush.
Dianne Feinstein, who reached the age of retirement before the advent of the internet and was in Congress until the day she died. Is that the congressperson you're talking about? That might be the congressperson you're talking about.
They make stock trades based on legislation
Right.
that they know is going to pass that will affect
Or
the
not
stock
pass.
price.
Or really
That's the
it's
exact
not just
person.
that, it's government contracts, right? They know of a government contract that's going to be awarded to an arms manufacturer or a technology company before the general public knows about it.
You guys watching the season finale of the United States tonight?
Yeah.
How about them wheeling Jimmy Carter's corpse to the polling station a few weeks ago? Total weekend.
I joked at the time. I said, well, let's be honest, he was going to vote for Harris whether he died 6 months ago or not.
Politics, so I can retire early. Vote for Red Yule.
Well, now.
Rest in pieces, Peanut.
Gas is closing on your position.
Anybody who can read the Peanut story and think that government's not the problem, holy.
Don't forget all the lobbyists that give them gifts.
I mean the lobbyists that all used to be former people from
That's
government.
a double entendre, redneck.
Jimmy Carter is still alive? Well, that's one way to describe him. His body is still above ground for sure, as far as I know.
I thought Dick Cheney died years ago. Alive, dead, all the
Dick
same
Cheney
for a
might
Democratic
be-
voter.
There are a few people. I think that ultimately everybody wakes up with a
Hi,
desire to
Martin.
do good,
My name
and I
is
really
Linda.
do believe
It's
that.
Really confusing.
Um,
I just voted and now I'm sitting down to an all-American meal at a diner eating the world's
W.
biggest and best tenderloin.
Targets are up.
What's crazy is how government contractors will change their business name to hold onto a contract they already have. Scientifically, yes. I am from Georgia and can say Jimmy Carter is one of the worst presidents in history. It
Well,
works
he
and
only got
doesn't
one
work.
term.
We can't get upset with people making money. If that's the case, the Mexican drug lords are genius. Holy F, Jimmy Carter is 100 years old.
I like Jimmy Carter because he liked UFOs.
Woodrow Wilson has entered the chat. Carter was a pretty terrible president in my opinion.
I don't know enough about his presidency to really weigh in, to be
The
honest.
government wouldn't care about Peanut if it wasn't for the trolls reporting it. The problem
The problem is not the
isn't
people
yet
reporting
the
it.
government exists. It is that it is so incompetent that nefarious people can easily use it for nefarious purposes.
I really like there's
Carter ushered in the oil crisis.
a saying of adequate amounts of incompetence is indistinguishable from malice,
LOL.
and properly disguised malice
I think
is
Carter was a good
indistinguishable
man, but he
from
did give away the
incompetence.
Panama Canal.
And that is the best way to sum up the federal government.
You remember gas prices under Obama? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
You have a buy station inbound.
Oh.
Never forget the 9 most terrifying words in from the government, and I'm here to help. Presidents I liked and presidents that were good are 2 different lists, like a Venn diagram, with some crossover. For example, I love George Bush, just for the person LOL. Never underestimate the power of stupidity of people in large numbers. Not what's dumb is dumb, and who want them there wants them there.
Ah.
St. Training camp.
Bro, where there's 3 guys over there? That was crazy.
Fight to earn redeployment.
Oh, red, that's pretty cool. Never underestimate the power of stupidity of people in large numbers. Yeah.
The epic scissoring heel off.
But it is covering the ground.
It's enough slices!
Totally redneck's fault.
A well-earned redeployment, soldier.
I gotta get a good luck token. I gotta remember. Egregious Egg, thank you for the follow on kick.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
See, look at I think once you we might be changing the rules. Politics maybe. I understand that everybody wants to escape from politics, but I've tried to foster an environment where we could. But I think really I want to create an environment where we can escape from the toxicity of politics and still have conversations and disagree and show everybody that it doesn't mean the end of the world.
Gas is closing in.
We might change the rules.
Safe zone.
That's really the issue with the presidential election being a social event. A person wants to think, but people want to be told what their tribe is doing. This is the one place I can be political on my business account without financial repercussions.
Isn't that
Liz
weird?
Cheney net worth is estimated to be as high as 48 million. How do politicians accomplish this on their salary?
I started blasting.
Chadwick
By
sending
being crooked.
MS to Seabase. Please break S again. Vote or die.
Wait, I was supposed to check a
Right, because conversations and hearing understanding is how people can learn more and form better opinions.
Black guy's clear.
Discussing
Area secure.
politics worked quite well today, surprisingly. It has nothing to do with their official salary. That's how. That will never
Wait.
happen when people get booty tickled over the stupidest shit.
Wait, did you really write that
Yeah,
in?
totally.
Please tell me you didn't waste your vote on that. I
Politics
mean, it's funny,
attracts a
but
certain type of person. Yes, Ben actually wrote me in.
what a bozo.
To be fair, Liz was wealthy from birth. I mean, her dad
Right.
was so rich he used to hunt lawyers.
Yeah, Liz Cheney is rich because her dad got rich putting Americans in the blender.
Donde está la biblioteca? Halliburton.
Yep. Bro, I heard somebody over here.
You trying to tell me Bush was not the best president ever? How dare you, sir? Sarcasm.
I think Bush is probably a good guy deep down inside who was a great patsy for the CIA and a great stooge for the three-letter agencies.
In one of those Americans, Iraq was a shit show.
Yeah, the war in the Middle East was a travesty.
This game is shit. Error code.
Need a gulag token. Oh.
The war went fine. The occupation was horrible.
We had no business being there for the war is the problem. The intelligence agencies lied to the American public about the evidence that they had.
Okay, but for real, imagine going to the voting booth and getting update requires restart dev error 10051.
Bro, that if you
When
put
will countries learn that the Middle East areas have been fighting for centuries and they do not care what we want them to do?
it's just not our business, you know?
Weapons of mass destruction.
From a global economic scale, you know, like a lot of people don't know this, but the United States has more oil than everybody else in the world by like a lot.
To be honest,
And-
wasn't even post 911 that was the issue. The area was great before Russia and us got involved in the 70s and 80s.
Well, we got involved to fund and arm the Mujahideen to fight Russia because we...
One commenter said in the
Yeah.
Bible we learned that Cain killed Abel and the Middle East has been screwed up ever since.
But yeah... It's the, I mean, I don't know if
Had
that's...
2 kills and server disconnected. Such a pathetic game. Laughing face.
Oh my god, I can't believe I won that. I missed
They
so many
won't
shots.
because war brings profit.
Yes, that is it. War brings
Afghanistan
profit.
sucked too, and Stanley McChrystal advocated for Kamala. Obama went from 13 million to 70 million, while in office Clinton went from 13 million to 2,415 million, while in office Trump's net worth went down.
Yeah. I legit can't believe I won that gunfight. That was kind of crazy.
Okay, to be fair, if we don't have a war soon, then we'll run out of source material for future video games.
Lamau.
How
Think-
does a rando like me get these Uber botty cheeseburger lobbies?
Play at 6 o'clock in the
Interestingly
morning.
enough, war and war technology also drives consumer technology, radio technology, for instance.
That's okay. So then, yeah, I remember believing that as well. But that's something that the people who make their fortunes on war tell us. The government is objectively dog shit at invention and creating things. Because, like, look at SpaceX has created more technological breakthroughs in the last 10 years than government has, and he's doing it without war. You know?
Enemy buy station deployed.
Trump took one from his check for 4 years.
Who
Yes,
threw that?
but field government is the place for inventors to get money. No war, no money to fund research.
Yeah, I'm just like of the opinion that it's 2024 and we have all this amazing technology. War is inexcusable. Think about it. Like we still, like, we try to pretend like we're so high and mighty, and we've come so far as a race of people, and then we still just like send people who don't want to go die for like no reason other than some people's ego. And corruption and greed. Like, it's disgusting, bro. And I don't understand how,
You've got gas inbound.
like, I don't understand how people can defend more war. It's like objectively the most horrifying thing that we do as humans.
You'll earn more buck for your
And especially in a day and age where you can go on the internet and you can just like watch like real videos of people who got murdered this week in war. Like, you could just watch that. And we're still like, yeah, no, this is good. No, Russia needs to listen. Russia needs to learn. Yeah. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Love that our politics line up, bro.
Well, they probably don't line up on everything, and that's okay too.
I wouldn't say we don't want to go. Obviously, we don't want to die or have to fight. But we do volunteer,
Right,
and are aware of the potential
correct.
risks.
But like, we
The
volunteer.
internet,
Why do we
GPS
volunteer?
technology, microwaves,
Do
or
we-
duct tape are a few military inventions.
Do you
so
volunteer?
You wouldn't even be able to see it without war.
But like, you have no way of saying that those things would not have been invented without war, right? Because think about this. Here's the argument that I have, right? Think about all the people who died in war. How many of them would have invented something that we never get now? Neither one of us can answer that question. But I'd rather live in the universe where people don't die so that Dick Cheney can get rich. And people like him. You know? I was saying earlier, I think that ultimately that like everybody
There's
wakes up with a
difference
desire to do
between
good.
Volunteering to defend our country vs being sent halfway across the globe to participate in a conflict we don't belong in.
Mm-hmm. A conflict that we started,
The space race
by the way.
was pretty much a war, and loads of stuff were invented like the Great Flat Earth. Personally, I'm excited to see what comes from the need to solve problems that come with Project Artemis 4.
I think NASA's gonna scrap the SLS system. It's nothing more than a jobs program right now. It does.
Imagine how
SpaceX.
much better things would be here if we didn't just ship money everywhere else.
Yeah.
Don't forget what else was going on during the space race: an absolute crap ton of nuclear bomb development and testing.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
But you can't say that like
Did you see that they caught a
there's
rocket
nothing that's
booster
like war
after
except
reentry?
war. The space race was not like war. It was definitely like a competition between the two superpowers of the world, but it was not war. And we got innovation out of that. Yeah, they caught the rocket booster. Yeah.
The new safe zone.
I knew there was a war going on that we didn't have to be in.
The
Right, right.
Federal Reserve
Listen, I
is
can't
not
really.
Federal, nor does it have any reserves.
Yeah, the Federal Reserve is. Ron Paul saying that he's going to
Space race was a
join.
dick measuring contest.
The space race was a way for us to try and bankrupt the Soviet Union because we felt guilty about our take on the history of World War II is so whitewashed.
The
You know-
space race was filled with proxy wars. There was conflict every 5
Mm-hmm.
years.
There's proxy wars going on right now.
Look at the pictures of the people you're voting for. FYI, you can tell who's good and bad on their face.
That's not true.
Do you know the reason why Trump and Vance are not wearing ties with their suits today? There has to be some symbolic reason.
Because they're relaxed. That'd be my guess. Bro, do I have enough selfies?
Hey, thanks for keeping one of the hardest conversations going without making enemies what a community would build.
I'm trying. But I do really think it's worth. Oh no. I think it's a conversation worth
It's
having the right
crazy to me
way.
how people haste not clue about space engineering or basic budgeting, but are talking shit about Elon and keep it as NASA.
Bro, Elon is
Keep pushing.
Elon's on a different level. Like the fact that hating on Elon or trying to say that Elon's incompetent or that like he only got to where he was because his dad was rich or something, which is not true, by the way. His dad didn't own a mine. It's like it's one of the most it's got to be one of the hardest takes to defend, because the guy not only like I don't even know if there's a way out up here. The guy not only is the richest man on the planet, which is not why I think he's as accomplished as he is. What a great game to do a black site on, huh? It's that he's like also revolutionized how many different industries? Listen, okay, hold on.
Elon
I got
is
it.
the liberal old school liberals are the new moderate conservatives.
Brandon, I gotta
PayPal.
I gotta step in there. He's literally the chief technology officer of SpaceX. He's like intimately involved in like nearly every detail of what they do. He's not just some like, you know, talking head or like, you know, he's legitimately like
for sure.
an active part of development, decision making, and engineering. Like he's not just a figurehead, is what I meant. Like I try not to speak on things that I'm not like super well versed on. Space stuff is like politics and space are like my two things. So I feel qualified to offer that correction. Sounds like you don't know what a CTO does. I'm out. And you had specialists. He's got thermals.
Less than 5, we're still standing. That victory's ours.
How to treat burns, Lamau.
Gas is moving.
I mean, it's if you talk to anybody that works for Elon, they will tell you how involved he is in all these companies. Alrighty, Sebastian. See, I mean, look at us. We did good. We had some charged conversations today, and we were able to keep it civil. You want to lay in bushes with bouncing betties and fire shotguns, camping buy stations with Rolo and I around an hour? Yeah.
Don't agree with him politically, by the way. Structural engineer talking here for the ones that jump with. What are your qualifications to talk about it?
I'm talking about the people that
Cyberpunk
desperately don't want him
is a prime
involved in the
example
space
of
race because they
Elon,
don't agree with
who
him
led
politically.
project the
By the way,
Space
structural
X
engineer here.
Agency is filled with engineers from every major company. He might be told what's going on, but the workers make it happen. Cracked. Civil unrest.
Maybe 45 minutes. Yeah, just let me know. I'm not under any belief that he's in AutoCAD drafting things. He could, who knows? I'm not under any disillusion that he's on the launch pad building things.
Are you going to be using the PP919?
Possibly. But he is in the meetings and making decisions about like what they're gonna do and holding people accountable and pushing and like working like yeah.
AI.
I feel like y'all worship him and Inso over simp him. Sure, like Henry Ford II. Yeah, I mean, I could understand. I understand that argument. You're right. There probably are people. There are people that, you know, carry too much water for him. I agree. But it's hard to. You got to understand where I'm coming from too. It's because like Henry Ford didn't do shit compared to Elon. Like Elon has already done orders of magnitude more than Henry Ford did. So like it's hard to feel like somebody's not being disingenuous when they try and like I mean like I just don't. His track record is like I don't know. I don't know how you can with a straight face try and say that like he's anything other than one of the most influential and important humans of all time. And for sure of our lifetime are currently living right now.
I need a flamethrower from his boring company.
Because
Harry
like
didn't read my comment in being oppressed racism.
Racism confirmed.
No lies told.
Enemies dropping into the
Tarkov PvE. Bro, I heard about Tarkov zombies. What is that, bro? And Henry Ford gave us the assembly line. Yeah, he did. And like at the time, it was revolutionary.
Here we are. We got the green light. We're going to the war zone. Grab your gear and shoot. We're up in 3. Enemy activity will be high. Expect contact early and often.
Nobody hated Musk until he started speaking his mind.
He's not published scientific journals. He does not build rockets with nothing but his hands. But he not only recognizes talent, but enables it. Look how many billionaires just make money for themselves. Yeah.
Keep clear of that gas. Get to the
I mean, like, because like, not only am I like a space guy, I also spent like my career before
Can
this
we
was
go
in the
full
auto
tilt
industry.
today and get Hitman gaming in the squad with Cracked.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy. For what did he specifically invent? EV were around for over 100 years before Elon. The idea of everything SpaceX has been thought of. They just didn't have funding for the experiments. I know. Listen, bro. Ultimately, if you don't think he's that, like, you're allowed to believe that. If you think he's a bozo and an idiot and everybody gives him too much credit, that's okay. I just feel like if we were gonna have a debate and like we both had to convince a room of 100 people. We find a room of 100 people and nobody in that room knows who Elon is. And your job is to convince them that he's not that smart. And my job is to convince them that he's the smartest man alive right now. I'm going to crush you. I would wipe the floor. Like I would win that argument. Like, I don't even know if it would be hard. Right? It's only when you add the context of all of the garbage that is said about him where like you have a chance at your argument resonating with people. Right? But if it's like 100 people that don't know who he is and we're only going to talk about the facts of what he's accomplished, There's not going to be a single person in that room who agrees that he's not the most influential person alive. I think. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, but
I would make him a sandwich.
I would. Here's the funny part. I would probably, and I could possibly be one of these guys that you're talking about that simps for him too hard. I would probably. I can't think of anything that I would rather do than streaming.
Requesting recon flyover.
Except I'd probably if I could get a cool job
Chad,
at
did you do
SpaceX.
any sort of debating when you were younger?
No. Academically, I struggled in school a lot.
Hey guys, this guy I met that has a company that caught rocket with large metal chopsticks is way overrated, LOL. Early precinct reporting is in for Dixville, Notchie, New Hampshire. Real place, no joke. All 6 registered votes have voted, and it was split 3 for Harris, 3 for Trump.
Mm-hmm. I saw that.
Cluster mine deployed.
This stupid game, bro. The absolutely no aim assist in the smoke is so jarring. Education is only meant for indoctrination these days. It feels like it.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking
How many
out.
PhDs does he have? So how many PhDs did Henry Ford have? Like, we can't. If the only measurement of like somebody's intelligence is how many.
But I think you're trying to make you can be one of the most influential people ever and not be the smartest.
But I mean, I also think he's smart.
The rocket testing facility is about 40 minutes away from me, and I have Starlink.
I'm jealous.
Henry Ford was a warmonger.
Didn't say Henry Ford was intelligent. Okay, but that's fair. I mean, you used Henry. I don't know. You brought up Henry Ford originally, so like. I guess I just don't understand how, or like what the supporting data is that he's not the most influential person of our lifetime right now. He's revolutionized the auto industry. He's successfully, single-handedly been responsible for the commercialization of space. After being told by all those experts that all had doctorate degrees, literally every single one of them, all the experts telling him, you're an idiot. This is never going to work. You're wrong. And he didn't listen, and he just kept doing his thing. And he got told by everybody in the auto industry. Everybody in the auto industry today still believes Tesla is a flash in the pan because they lack folds in their brains. I used to sit in these regional meetings for Audi and listen to Audi reps and GMs of dealers talk about the fact that Tesla is a few weeks away from bankruptcy for years because they just thought, oh, their warranty claims are going to put them out of business, all these things. Oh, it's just not going to happen.
Nikola Tesla also did not have a college degree.
Mm-hmm. Bro, my D-pad is so wonky right now. And you're also, so I also recognize my bias, right? I didn't go to college. So
I loved how he sold the Tesla cars without a dealership.
Yeah, well, did you know that the dealerships tried to sue him? So the North American Dealership Association, NADA, sued him for violating dealer franchise laws, even though he had never had a franchise. What? What? What did Tesla actually do, though? Nikola Tesla?
Remember,
right, he didn't do much.
To scam you.
It's turned into a way to scam. It's turned into one of the many ways in which crony capitalism is screwing the consumer. That is correct. Because the car dealerships have lobbyists that have convinced the government that you have to go through a franchise dealer, and that it takes basically an act of Congress for a franchise dealer to lose its franchise. And so they don't really care how they treat you. Car dealerships are the DMV of
Having a
retail.
degree is an indicator of intelligence, not proof of intelligence. There
Correct.
are also a ton of brand dead degrees and horrible diploma mills.
And yeah, there's a ton of people who have degrees that are brain dead, and there's plenty of people who don't have degrees that are intelligent. I'd like to think I can count myself among the people that are smart but don't have a degree. I literally barely made it out of high school. I think I only made it out of high school because my Spanish teacher felt so bad that I would have like not graduated that she gave me a passing grade. I think I had like a 2.7 or a 2.4 GPA or something, 2.1 GPA. Like it was close. It was barely.
I graduated at the very bottom of my class
Jesus.
in high school. CS get degrees.
Do I have a selfie? No. I don't have a balloon either. This guy's... This guy's gonna be a problem. Because I don't even know which building he's on. Come on, I need a balloon.
Tesla inventions alternating current, despite Edison trying to fight against it. Tesla coil magnifying transmitter, Telsa turbine, shadow graph, radio controlled boat induction motor.
There you go. Those are some of Tesla's
Chad
inventions.
actually married the gym teacher. That's how he passed gym.
Lamau.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Be rude. Holy. Bro, I can't do that in a car. Wow.
If that's how he passed gym, how did he pass the kidney stone?
C's get degrees, yeah, but I think mine was as low as D's. D's nuts.
Ready up for redeployment.
Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff that Tesla did. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of law, but I still studied and passed by bar exam even if I don't work at that field. It was more a test to prove to myself I'm smart and can do anything, just rather do something I love instead.
Well, but here's the other cool thing about passing the bar and being a lawyer
Letting cheaters in my lobby.
is that it like you can do almost anything with a law degree. If I had a time machine, I'd probably go back in time. I don't know, actually. Part of me thinks that I would go back in time and I would introduce Adderall to my high school self, so that I could do well in school, and then I would go to law school, knowing what I know now. Thankfully, my sister got to learn from my mistakes and she went to law school. Jesus, bro, these rats. Holy, bro, what is this guy's just sniffing his toes out there? I feel like it was not that long ago that I would not have survived that.
Brother Adderall is just meth.
Adderall is just meth. Yeah, I know, but like, I could not, for whatever reason, that low-grade meth is the only way that my brain can focus on stuff, or can focus on things that don't interest me.
Brother,
Gas is
what's
closing in.
that?
Relocating the safe zone.
And a near 100% of school didn't interest me. So that would just be like what I would have to do to get through school.
$1 for your bang.
Get a gulag token. Only 26 people up.
Okay, top 3 chatty interests at the present time and go.
Politics.
Yeah, school was rough with ADHD.
Yeah. Politics. Well, I didn't even know I had ADHD, so
Soldier incoming.
you know, everybody just told me I was lazy, which was great. Really big confidence booster as a
When
child.
does Verdansk drop cores? I'm ready to play that again.
Not until spring, unfortunately. We're not getting. We're only getting Area 99 in next week. Politics, space travel, or you know, rocketry in general. It's space travel, really. And
No one told me I had A either, but then again, I don't think I do. LOL.
that's an important distinction. My third interest, what would that be? Movies, probably. I love movies. Storytelling. That's one thing I'm trying to get better at, is storytelling. Actually, learning is... Oh, Jesus Christ. Learning is my number 3 thing. I love learning stuff. I love getting better at Dude, the rats today are out of pocket, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, I didn't really like it. The Spaceman movie, that it was okay. It wasn't really a space movie, though. It was like
that guy was set all the way up. What about Radio DJ?
Nah.
If anything, I would be more likely to get diagnosed with Asperger's, which I know is not a thing anymore.
That's still a thing. Yeah, it wasn't a space movie. That was like, it seems like all of Adam Sandler's movies are like driven by guilt. Like, it's just like, they're just like different
Can you
ways that he can
explain
tell us
when
how
the
guilty he
parameters
is.
For being president changed, call me naive, but I thought you had. To be above a certain age, military service, American citizen, and male, did this change with Obama?
It's a great
One
question.
of the biggest issues with the Dunning-Kruger effect is that it knowing about it doesn't make
It's interesting,
us
huh?
immune. So if you never go to school and are told you're smart, you're more likely to be teachable, which helps with neuroplasticity, which in turn helps keep you intelligent, so you may have favorite
Bro,
space
what is
movie
she having a
Rocketman
flippin'
with Harlan
stroke?
Williams.
Why is she talk so
To my
dumb
knowledge,
sometimes?
it's considered part of the autism spectrum, but I could be wrong. ID rather.
It is
Just
part
go
of the
on living
autism
thinking
spectrum.
that I'm just a bit different. LOL.
You're just an engineer.
She
But
has to catch her breath.
I think it's probably not a coincidence that a lot of people who have Asperger's become engineers.
Let's go. My poor wife. If you answered my question, my stream froze. If you did not, that's okay too. I think the longer the message, the harder. She works from the start. This TTS sucks. My brother has Asperger's.
How did I win that, bro? How do you not have any plates?
I usually say that most people have some sort of autism. It's just a different brand. We've just titled it Classic Blonde Booksmart, etc. How do you get your kids interested in multiple subjects at a young age? I got a little of the tism, but sertraline helps. How does a robot need to stop to take a breath?
You're almost done here. Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone. All stations, a jailbreak is active.
What was the question? How do you get your kids interested in multiple subjects at a young age?
If Jimmy cracks corn,
Positive
and no one
reinforcement.
cares, why does he keep doing it?
The thing that prevents a lot of people from doing things is like a fear of failure or a fear that they're not going to be good at it. And somebody's talking about the Dunning-Kruger effect earlier. It's pretty well,
Dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
it's pretty well documented that like there's like this experiment they did with
What does the fox say?
with these math problems. You're kidding me, bro. You gotta be
Return to base for debrief.
I just like don't even understand that at all. There's this thing where they did an experiment and they gave half of the class they gave the two halves of the class different tests. One test had really hard questions on it, and the other test had really easy questions on it. And so the first question is really hard for half the class, really easy for the other half.
How does that kill you?
Because this game sucks. The half of the class that was given hard questions, even when they get an easy question at number 3, they can't answer it. And so there's like this belief that people develop that I'm not smart or I can't do that. And whether you believe you can or you can't, you're right. Literally, the most special thing about Elon isn't that he's the smartest man on the planet, because he's not. The most special thing about Elon is he has an ability to disregard people that don't believe in him, and to disregard the experts that tell him that something's not possible. If he has any reason or evidence to believe that it could be possible, that's enough for him.
If so, can't trust it. LOL. If you're not familiar with how the Dunning-Kruger study was first started, you need to look it up. It's hilarious. It involves
Was
lemon
that
juice
a
and
government-funded test? If so, you can't trust it. I actually don't know who funded the test, but I mean, it checks out, right? Like so many kids that aren't good at reading because they have this. They're afraid that they're going to get it wrong.
My daughter is a mathematical genius, and I still count on my fingers.
I count on my fingers too, but I have aphantasia, so like I can't like count things in my head. Like there's no that was one of the revelatory things that I realized.
Checkout was just ruffling feathers. LOL.
Is that my dad used to always say, "Why are you counting your fingers? Just count in your head." And it was always so hard for me to count my head because there's nothing there for me to count. The rest of you guys could just generate the number of things you need to count and then be fine. It's crazy. I'll have to look up how the Dunning-Kruger study was first started. It's interesting. And also getting kids interested in multiple subjects is like is leaning into their natural curiosities and then finding like real world, like show them the ways in which those things that they're curious about can translate to like real world things, you know? You know, like if somebody is like interested in art and they like drawing, then showing them graphic design and showing, and, you know, getting an iPad in their hand and an app where they can download stuff and tutorials on YouTube on how to get better at stuff. It's really just about like building confidence and like showing your kids that the things that they like, they can be good at, so that they know that they could be good at things. Even they can be good at anything if you show them how to be good at enough things. Dr. Tobians, he's good. He's mellowing out in his old age. I can count in my head, but I use an internal monologue to do it. Yeah, that's what I have to do.
Gear up fast. We're about to get evil.
Placebo is an interesting, very interesting thing. And, you know, I'm ready to vote for the party that's gonna get...
At this point, I am fine with two different countries. I don't get why this is not a rational possibility. At this point, we are getting further apart, not closer.
Because, okay, so then how are you gonna decide? What happens if the state that you live in becomes the side that you don't want to live in? And then they make a rule that says you can't leave. And before you say stuff like that doesn't happen, go tell that to Germans.
Divide it geographically?
Go tell that to Berlin. Okay, go tell that to Berlin. What about the people that were stuck in East Berlin? How about instead of that, we get back to this belief that the other side isn't evil?
Go tell that to North Korea.
That, like...
One of the things I like to do as a trainer is help people get over the fact that it's okay to not memorize everything if it takes 5 seconds. To look it up, don't memorize it, abstract the intent.
Cut out
And
California
apply it
and
to
New
other
York
scenarios, and then
and
you'll
rob
feel
the rest of the country
curiosity.
of,
That's
like...
what I love about Trump.
California's the 4th largest economy in the world.
You got gas closing in fast. Unass yourself to the safe zone.
And America would still be the largest even without California, but still, like... The solution isn't to break the country up. The solution is to remind everybody that we're a country and that you have far more in common with your brothers and sisters that are Americans than anybody in the media would like you to believe. It's so much easier for them to convince you that they're the enemy because then that's what you talk about. Instead of saying like, hey, hold on a second. Why are we letting Nancy Pelosi get rich and be crooked and do all these other bad things? Why are we letting all these corporations do all these bad things? Why aren't the things that people actually want to happen happening? Follow the money.
ID on the bounty targets. Hunt them down.
But instead, they've got it like what
I'm
you asked.
sorry, I don't want to live in a country where people actually believe it's okay to give kids puberty blockers.
Okay, but so you have to understand, okay, like I understand. I agree with you. I think that is bad, and I think that the pharmaceutical industry is probably one of the more
Changing
evil.
hearts and minds since never.
Right? So like here, put yourself in the perspective of a parent who is having to deal with this social contagion that is, you know,
and although there are 49 other
But
states that have a say with the president, you have a lot more power.
um,
In local politics,
and those
don't be
parents
so
are told,
focused on the big things that you forget to do the smaller but more.
and those parents are told that their
Personal
child is like at risk, a suicide risk if they don't do this, right? And you've got all the powers that be telling them that they're so brave for being these parents that are allowing this to happen and doing it. So like,
a vote for Seabass is a vote for a GigaChad.
I'm not saying that they're right. I'm saying you have to have compassion.
Social contagion
You have to
is
try
a
and
good
figure
way
out
to put
how did they get to this point? How did a parent ever get to that point? All right? And then you got to be thankful that you're not in that position, because I can't imagine
6-year-old
anything
boy who
more
thinks he's a girl is like a vegan
painful.
cat. We know who's making the decision.
Yeah, we know, but like you have to have grace, all right? to put yourself in their perspective. And now you might be able to tell yourself, oh, I would never believe that.
Suicide rates
Okay.
go up after transition.
That's correct.
They are 60 higher
Correct.
than the normal population.
Correct. I'm not saying that justification is correct. I'm saying that's what these parents were told. All right. And now put yourself in the position where we're finding out that the things that they were told are not true.
Empathy is not my strong suit. My wife,
I know,
thankfully,
I get
is
that.
much better than me in that department, among many other things.
But
she is just a better person than me in general.
well, if you believe that, then that's true. But you can change. That doesn't have to be the truth. She doesn't have to be more empathetic. You can
don't
learn to
know
do that.
until you have to live through many things.
Right. You don't know until you have to look. Now, but now also put yourself in their shoes where they're finding out that that's not true. You know how hard it is? You know, can you imagine how hard it is as a parent to have to like come to terms with the fact that you did something that wasn't in the best interest of your kids and that you were lied to? It's a very hard realization to come to. And it's a lot easier to believe that Trump is actually the Antichrist than it is to believe that you may have done something, or that you may have been lied to, or that you may have been got about this thing. And it's also like, it's also where the hell are all these guys coming from?
More coming from the perspective that I married up.
Yeah, I get that. Is this guy on my roof?
Cluster mine deployed.
I just feel like most parties wants the same thing, or have similar views.
Yeah,
but
that's
want to do it their way, so they modify how it's perceived and viewed by the public.
that's true. That's
Your kid
that's
can't get a tattoo because that is permanent, quote unquote.
correct. Oh, yeah. I'm
Sounds like
I'm not
Red's
arguing. We're
wife
not
definitely
arguing.
settled.
We're not arguing. It's very easy to argue the thing that you believe. All right. Somebody just said something that I wanted to respond to. Most parties want the same thing. Okay, so that's a majority or some percentage of the people that are voting for Trump believe that, and that's the reason they're voting for Trump, is that ultimately elections before this, think about this, the Republicans and Democrats, the establishment candidates have been in charge of this country for 28 of the last 32 years, and yet somehow everything bad that has happened is Trump's fault. Make that make sense? How, like, what? You guys have been in control for 28 of the last 32 years. How many years has it been since there hasn't been a Bush, a Clinton, or a Biden on the ballot? Ask yourself that question. Every single election for how many years has had either a Bush, a Clinton, or a Biden on there? Why is that? And it's because ultimately the uniparty exists to keep you distracted from the real things. They are extracting
Since
tax dollars.
1976.
Right, since 1970, that's insane. They are siphoning tax dollars out of the American system and sending it everywhere else, enriching themselves, enriching other people, and they're keeping us distracted as debt slaves by these things that are emotionally charged, which are so difficult to have real conversations about. And that's by design, right?
LOL
They pick the
Bush.
things that are the most controversial and difficult to talk about because people won't talk about it. And if they do talk about it, they usually don't talk about it in a productive way. So the uniparty does want the same things, and that is to extract as much wealth as possible.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah. Divide and conquer. And my hope is that enough people are finally waking up to that.
Moving in.
Oh, the bunker, huh?
1976 is not accurate if we are talking the presidential VP ballot. Neither party has said nothing about getting US debt under control. Why are you camping?
Because I was talking.
Also, an uniformed majority is also at a disadvantage to an informed minority. There is a difference between being woke and being awake.
The woke is just another label that was designed to divide, okay? The way that I look at it is I would believe all the same things that the wokest person would believe if I knew the same things that they know. The only difference is like where you're getting your information and whether that information is good. And like, listen, I could be the one that's getting got, right? I can't be 100% certain that I'm correct, because then that makes me just as liable for the garbage decision making as everybody else. Did you drop Foresight or did you call it in? You didn't have specialists. Must have called it in.
Get the hamsters running.
Requesting recon flyover.
So I you know, like I have to be willing to admit that I'm wrong, or like I always look at all my positions. I say, okay, like if I were wrong, what would that look like? And it's the only way that you can make sure that you. Okay, I should probably go loot the rest of this bunker then.
Oops, I stand corrected. 1976 is correct.
Yeah, I thought it was. That's kind of crazy though, isn't it? Since 1976, one of those three names has been on the presidential ballot.
89 of stories on Trump from the legacy media has been negative, and 83 positive on Kamala.
Right, and unfortunately, that doesn't tell the story that we think it does, right? Because from my perspective, that tells the story that the media is corrupt. From somebody who believes in the media, that tells the story that Trump is corrupt. And of course, all of his stories are negative is because there's so many negative stories, right? It's confirmation bias at work. It's the same piece of data presented to two different people that have different opinions, and they both use that piece of data to support their opinion, right? It's the same thing as like the fact when you say that colleges are 98% left-leaning professors. Both sides take that piece of evidence as the thing that they're correct.
Is an all or nothing attitude, as well I personally have 4 or 5 things. I am more willing to be flexible on to get the 2 main things that are really important to me, but
I woke up this morning and I've been awake all day. Is that it? That's a good thing, right?
Are against what another person believe. You're right. Leaving room for admitting you're wrong is essential. There is a lack of that today. People ask for a reason for something, but don't listen to the answer because they're stuck in their own mindset.
So people will believe that
in front of you.
What? Where?
Gas is closing in.
No, that's just regular perks. I got so excited there for a second. I have 2 kills, chat. What are we doing, bro? We're having good conversations of what we're doing. These conversations are several orders of magnitude more enjoyable to me than just like playing Warzone regular.
The hardest thing to do in life is to change someone's perspective. What did not help Trump is that he did not come from a political background and more of a TV reality.
Mm-hmm. And he has a personality that is like I think he's done a much better job this time around of being less, you know, bombastic. I think he's done a good job of being a person that people can vote for the first time, you know.
Traditional media is corporate-owned. Podcasters are not.
Correct.
Hez enjoying this too much. Someone quick ask Chadwick what the meta is.
Ugh, gross.
They hate Trump because he isn't like the regular establishment. They don't want him.
Yeah, they can't control him.
Full word. Unhinged.
So I will admit that he does say some things that sound unhinged. And I remember even in like 2015, 2016 saying like, bro, I just wish that he would not be so like inflammatory. Like he sounds so silly sometimes. But I will also say that he's usually like that because he's like trying to prove something. And when he says something, this is a little bit of copium. I even admit that this is a little bit of copium because you could do it without being like that. But it usually does call into question or gets people to question the base claim that he's making. It gets people talking about it and it gets people thinking like, wait, what? So that's a little bit of copium because you could do it without being like that.
Over Baghdad would be an incredible remix.
Closing in. Get to the new safe zone. Recon drones are on patrol. Check your TAC map and stay out of range.
Recon
Everyone
drones are gonna
says
screw
they're
me.
tired of the used car salesman politician. Until we get the anti-used car salesman politician. No offense, Chad, on the car salesman.
Car
Pendulum swinging
sales.
can be dangerous if you're not in
Is
control of the
schmarmy.
pendulum.
Correct.
Compromised.
JD Vance 2028.
No, we both had the same idea.
Heads up. Aerial recon's back for another sweep. You're losing ground. Move it. Enemy soldier incoming.
Holy crap, he's a crapple.
Surveillance drones heading your way. Get moving.
You will have to ask Rolo why.
No
he's
way,
stealing all
bro.
of those jokes.
Well, who's shooting at me while I'm flying in here? Who's
It's
shooting
time
at him?
For my annual movie night of V for Vendetta.
Oh, I forgot we're playing with Cracked and them in a little bit.
When we playing with Cracked?
Soon, I think. I don't know whose Discord they're in. They usually do like a call or something.
But it is covering the ground.
That was crazy bad timing, man. What a fun morning, though, huh?
Playing with Cracked hope you are to kiss some dads.
I'm ready to be kissed
Remember,
as
presidents
a
are
dad.
temporary, but Wu-Tang is forever. Let's change the subject. Who is buying a PC for Christmas? LMAO.
Lamau.
Will 989 the Sheesh be live tonight updating us on the
That'd
election?
be pretty cool, huh? No, I can't. It's too important to me. I can't even think straight. I'm gonna be nail
Any
biting.
suggestions for a PC builder redneck?
Closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Bro, I got money, but I need a buy station. There's just none, dude. There's not enough buy stations on this map.
I've been legit anxious for weeks about today. Too much is at stake.
I agree.
Does Sarah know that you think gay during election nights?
What? Yes. Bro,
You
this
know,
has all been
I
looted.
have just the guy for you. He may not know much about politics, but he can build a great PC. Goes by red.
Gas is inbound.
Hez not full gay, but sparkle straight. Everyone knows that. How about a different matchup? Are you going to watch the Tyson Paul match next week? Or do you have zero interest in it?
I might watch it. Oh my god, I vaulted! Oh, dude, the auto vault
Chat gave the
backwards
pinned comment.
screws you. I can't think straight. It
Sparkle
thinks, yeah,
Straight
okay.
is his OnlyFans page, I thought.
It's pretty funny. Let me see here. Oops.
I am strangely at peace about the election. Yes, it is very important to me and it very much will affect my life. but I am doing my best to not let it control my entire mind. You're not my mom.
Tyson looks like a beast, I agree, man. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where I just feel like
of the country is already kind of happening as the only states that are growing are basically red states. Cali is going to be left with government dependent and the super.
yeah, I mean,
Wealthy the
California
way
is
things are
banking
going.
on AI taking off and just being the home of
I had
AI.
zero interest in the match until I heard it was on Netflix. Since I have a subscription, I feel like I'm wasting money not watching it.
Oh, I didn't know it was gonna be on Netflix. I figured it was gonna be a
Local
pay-per-view.
elections are very important. People shouldn't sleep on them. California grows all your food. I just hope it won't be rigged.
Not all the food.
Get some rebirth voting content. They don't grow my famous potatoes.
I was trying to see.
Sarah Connor would like a word about AI. Move to Texas, there's only a few special people here. Get in the chopper now. Only certain food types, to be fair.
Oh,
Hello.
is this Kissing Dads Anonymous?
What? Who's kissing?
Yes, it
Tyson
is.
may be
Oh,
old,
okay.
but he will knock Jakey Poo's head off his shoulders.
I seem a
IMO.
little too into that.
That was scary. Can we
Well,
kick this guy?
as the only dad,
I said
as the only dad wearing a suit, I'm pretty sure that means I get the first kisses.
I'm putting my suit
True.
on so we can both be
You
suit
dress
guys.
the best for the job. You get the first ones.
Yeah.
You need some Arnold voice prompt.
You're out of game, right, Rolo? Are you still in one, Chadwick?
No, I'm not in one right now.
On rude. I suppose I have to close the game
That's
and
good
open it
timing.
back for Warzone.
Yeah.
I don't see you online.
Is that the dad kissing Glizzy Wizzy?
Oh yeah. I'll be right back.
Would it be inappropriate for a dad to kiss another dad on the neck? Texas has the most cropland. California is not in the top 10.
All right, mine just finally just opened up. We gotta go to the church and put 6 Bettys in that bush.
Oh, dude, big stack of them. Yep.
Yeah, big.
Coming in
sick-
hot.
Chadwick, wait till you see this spot.
Oh,
You're gonna
yeah.
die laughing, bro. It's so funny.
I'm gonna die laughing just listening to your laugh, bro. You have like the most contagious laugh. It's so good.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Tell him is your cousin.
User not online. I find that hard to believe since I just got an invite from that user.
Yes, I'm playing with Patrick Mahomes today, guys.
User not. Oh my! It does this every time, man. Whenever me and Rolo try and play, it's like they push a morning update, and
Mine's just frozen on yours when
We're
I click
leaving
the.
TTS.
Oh,
on
let me.
wireless squad.
Do you want me to? Oh, I can restart my game. Maybe that's the problem.
yeah, it's
I've been
usually
on for a
Rolo's to
while.
Restart. Yeah,
I just restarted, dude.
I know
switched games.
you're fine, but I'm saying he's got the thing that you usually get because he was in Warzone.
I made it in. I'm here.
Gotta take the Warzone blue pill to get my game
I have
online.
a barely used 3090T. You can have it if you want to upgrade a little.
It's enough slices!
You have a barely used 3090 Ti. You can have it if you want to upgrade a little. A little. I have a regular 3080. Wouldn't a 3090 Ti be a massive upgrade? How much do you want for it? $0? That doesn't seem like enough. It seems like an inadequate amount. What's the fine print? I mean, knee
I got
pads?
those Arctic Pro Steel Series for 102 on eBay brand new. I've got an upgrade for you that's $0.
All right, I'm putting on
I'll
the
pay you.
Betties and what?
Make him
What were
VIP.
you last
Yeah,
time,
make him
Haymaker?
VIP.
This is so annoying.
Why is my game not in full screen?
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Oh, but yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, if you want. Yeah, that would be so incredibly Pog W.
You just have to give him a dad kiss.
I've done. I'll throw an extra tongue. These are disgusting.
Just do a 24-hour stream and buy a 4090 already.
You want to try and invite me again?
Yes. Gotcha. Hang on. There you go. Should let you come in now. What did we use last time? Rolling
letting me
fire
come?
shotguns and what? Thank you, Garen. You're in. Rollo.
Yeah, what's the build? What are we doing?
You can use whatever you want. Just put Betty's on to make a big Betty stack in this bush. It's hilarious.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I'm using the Haymaker and Betty's.
So toxic.
No, dude, you have no idea. Wait till you see. Wait till you see.
You have to count the wrinkles on his stink star.
Oh. The wrinkles on his what?
I got a pre-built with
What's-
a 3070 that is a couple years old and works
that?
perfectly.
What's the build for the
anyone who
Haymaker
might
with
be
the
interested.
fire rounds? You do Dragon's Breath, right?
Yeah, I just kind of made one.
Okay.
No,
No, I got it. I didn't know if there was. I'm on controller, but I'll be fine.
use whatever. Yeah, use whatever makes you happy, big boy.
All right, let's get this build out. We need the froggies. I don't know if this is the right.
Yeah, last time we had RPGs and
What's up,
shotguns.
boys?
That's what we
Yeah,
had, right?
That's what I'm running, yeah.
Is that what we're running? All right, yeah,
That's what I'm still got the same class as last time I played.
Well, let me save a Haymaker class. Pissing me off.
What's its problem?
I don't know.
Probably
I have to make it
racism.
every time. To make it every single time. Oh, there you go. Let me save it this time. All right. I got Haymaker, RPG, Stun, and Betty's.
Oh,
Cold-blooded.
stuns. Oh.
You gotta have cold-blooded though, so they don't see us sitting in the bush.
Oh, yeah.
So dumb.
Wait, are we ghosted or no?
I mean, we're not gonna be moving.
I
so-
mean, I got
Okay.
Ghost and Cold Blooded on, but
we
Magic
don't really
Miss Les.
move, so it doesn't really do anything.
That's true.
we just wait for that one moment. That one shot. That
We
one
can't
opportunity.
miss our chance.
Nope.
You're not that guy, pal.
I mean, a lot of people have
You're
said
not
it
that
only
guy.
comes, I mean, as little as once in a lifetime.
That's what they're saying, yeah. That's what they're saying.
What happened to the new chair fund? It is sitting in my bank account until I find a chair I like. I think I did find a chair I like, though. I think I'm going to try and sit higher off the ground, like in like a drafting chair. Hey, Nikki, or NickU, thank you for the new sub on YouTube. Timmy, thank you for the new sub on YouTube as well.
By sitting in your bank account, you mean paying for your wife Starbucks.
Probably.
Hey
Ask
boys,
Cracked
when
if
does
he's
afternoon
famous.
Super
technically
famous.
start? Because like when
I
it's
don't know.
when it's noon, I feel like when it's 12 o'clock on the dot, I don't
Yeah.
feel like it's afternoon yet.
It's 12:01. There's an adjustment period, right? Up till 11:59, it's
So-
the morning, and then from 12 to 12:59, you say good morning, and then you look at your clock and say, I mean, good afternoon, and then after one, you say good
No.
afternoon.
Yeah, I don't really have any input. I think Chad put it quite eloquently.
Okay.
Hear how big that
Okay.
word I just used is?
That's
I'm very
huge.
Per chance.
Very smart, very famous.
You're very smart
That's right,
per
hell
chance. You hear that? You hear that
smart.
one?
That's right.
I
Ask
concur.
Cracked if he's a
Perchance,
card-carrying
yeah, yeah.
member of the Urzikstan LTV Club.
Hypogonadism.
Hypo?
I don't know. Dude.
I think that means they're tiny.
Elephantitis of the balls.
That you need hyper. Hyper would mean big. Hypergonadism would be big balls. His laugh, bro. His laugh is so good.
Speaking him gonna bounce at 11. That cool.
Yeah. He's the president of the LTV club. Everybody knows that. Oh no, I don't even know if I can tax dance this because... Oh yeah, I can.
The thing is, guys, 11 to 12, that's not the morning either. You know?
The 11... What is that? What's...
Like 11 in the morning till noon, like 12 noon. That's not the morning anymore.
I started, by the way.
Well,
You guys were good, right?
2 o'clock in the morning doesn't feel like the morning either, you know?
I guess.
I just feel like we're living within the constraints of language.
I'm not saying good morning to anyone at 2 a.m. either. Well,
I'm saying,
maybe
yeah.
because I think I'm so funny, probably.
Hey, on the way to the airport at 2 o'clock in the morning, you're for sure saying good morning to people.
It's mid-morning.
Yeah,
11
true.
T012.
You know what I'm doing? If it's New Year's and it's after midnight, I haven't said good morning since last year.
I haven't seen you since last year. Oh,
I'm that guy
wow.
that just keeps saying those jokes. I'm the guy right before that says "see you next year."
To be
Cracked
fair,
typewriter.
there's like there's a line where you can
Number
trace where it
dads
starts as like not funny and then it gets really not
That's
funny, but the
true,
more you
that's
say it
true.
eventually becomes hilarious.
That's what I do with all my jokes. I
Yeah.
just keep doing the same thing over and over, and then
Oh,
it's
yeah.
funny.
I follow one of my old foremen from one of the jobs I used to work at before I was a content creator on Twitter, and he posts one of those for
Blue
every
collar?
holiday every year. He posted one.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. I just put the gif of The Rock saying "Shut up, bitch" on it.
I didn't
His
know.
only engagement on it.
GIF? You said GIF, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't a
GIF.
big fan
I
of
don't
it
give a
either.
fuck.
Wait
I thought it was
till
maybe
he
a
gets onto he is going
Canadian
to run
accent or
rounds
something.
around your-
Yeah, Cambodian.
GIF?
Actually.
It's a G.
GIF. GIF. Is that what you want?
It's
GIF?
GIF, buddy.
Yeah.
Come on.
GIF. I'm changing to GIF. All right.
This isn't peanut butter, buddy.
Call your dad about it.
All right.
Over, now you deploy to the war zone.
Bro, this shotgun is toxic. Oh my god.
Which one do you got? The haymaker?
The haymaker.
Oh, brutal zone.
Now this is a squad. Word came down. We are green to go. So gear up, grab your chutes. We're going to the war zone. You are cleared hot on all threats. Watch your ass down there.
The crack seems like the guy that calls a meme a meme.
Amazing.
Maybe.
Can I
Wait,
turn
I got an
Cracked up
idea
a
that we
little
could
if
do.
Discord will let me?
Oh. The church isn't in, cracked.
You got gas closing in fast. Unass yourself to the safe zone.
Well, what happened to separation of church and state? This is back out.
That's true, actually. Just back us out.
You actually want to back out?
Well, we can't do the thing here.
No, I don't want to back out.
All right, so
Well,
wait,
there's
all
something
right,
else
we're gonna
we
do
can
that
do,
one.
isn't it?
Okay.
I want to see if we can all can fit in this one tree.
All right, let's do it.
Do you know the tree, cracked?
Huh?
The one by this building.
Yeah, I know the tree. I know the tree.
Oh my
What,
god.
do you think I'm an amateur?
I know. Who's
Look
this
at
guy?
He's terrible.
Get a load of Demon J. Pat.
Yeah, Demon Pat. Yeah, all right, buddy. Demon Pat,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, real demon we got here. Eh? Real demon we got on our heads.
Yeah, that guy was scary,
The guy's
bro.
a real threat on the map, dude.
He's scary, intimidating. Look at the efficiency out of Chadwick.
I mean, I'm a professional.
It's unbelievable.
I'm doing field training. You know, I feel like you two are my field training officers, and I gotta
Hell yeah.
I gotta show that I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Always
You're really
finishes
impressing
quickly.
me.
Yeah, you are impressing me heavily.
Oh yeah.
I'm so impressed.
I
right now.
will be talking to upper management about you.
Oh, my review.
You
I'm
will
gonna get
be
5
receiving that
stars.
promotion.
I have a key card.
This game feels so much better than Black Ops 6.
You have a key? Do you want to do that roll or what? What do you think?
Good, I guess.
Good. Or do we have enough for load? How much is load even?
Or
12.
12.5? I
do you
think we
got?
got enough,
Yeah, we
right?
can do
We
it.
do. Oh, we do.
Probably
yeah.
assume position, really.
We could just assume position early here.
Oh, we could
Yeah,
use the
it's
key
a-
card as bait. We'll put it out next to the buy.
Oh.
It's a little salt lick action.
Yeah.
Your stars are going up every minute.
I heard you had elk calls going yesterday, correct?
Oh yeah, I do all the time, man. Hiding on the balk.
Hell yeah.
Hiding on the balk with the elk calls.
If you give
I know
crack
that
a
they get
sniff,
people
it
are
will
like,
really
oh,
All right,
yeah,
boys.
nice
I got
copy
bad
and Rolo.
news. I got bad news, boys. I pushed the wrong button.
What'd you buy? A supply UAV?
Yep. My
Here.
D-pad is broken, so
Yeah, he's trolling
Crack.
us.
He thinks he's funny,
trolling
dude.
us. He's trolling us. Anyway, I get people in my chat like, yeah, nice job copy and roll. I'm like, man, that was all my idea.
No, it wasn't, dude. It's mine.
Yes, it was.
All right, buddy. You're the wizard.
All right, I am. Okay.
Oh, wait.
So we gotta come up here, Chadwick. We need what? We need ammo, eh?
Yeah, we're good, though.
We need ammo, Aeneas.
Chad probably bought one already.
nah. Isn't there? I thought there was a ammo crate in here. No.
Why does he sound
Ooh,
like
tactical
Morty
camera.
LOL?
All right, boys. Oh, shit. I
sounds
just got
like Morty.
sniper rifle.
Attacking. How does he know you're here?
He can't hit
We're
me.
gonna
He
get-
can't hit me.
Mortar. I fell off the
Alright.
roof.
Yeah, we got to skedaddle
Best
for a
chat.
Gotta
second.
get these guys off for
Ever.
Johnson.
You guys are ruining everything.
Dude, I was in there, too. They got a bounty Aeneas on.
They're ruining everything.
They are. They're literally ruining my whole day right now. I'm kind of annoyed.
Oh, dude, they
Bro, how many mortars did they just put on us?
mortared us.
Yeah, wow. That really did a lot of damage. Good job.
And a bomb drone, Aeneas! Ow! You
Ow,
blocked me! You
bro.
body blocked me!
Still hit both of us.
Yeah, but it's all your fault. Dude, I think we gotta go kill this guy. He's harassing us.
Dude, he's
Oh, I
one
broke
guy,
him.
too. He's being a nuisance.
I think we have to go kill him.
You're just going? Oh, I have a fucking PP thing.
Oh.
I think we just gotta get him off for me.
Oh, he jumped. He's running, dude. He's running. The tail
So,
between his
so he's
legs.
like
cool.
literally
Alright.
just trolling. What a loser.
I guess. It's probably stream
Who would do
sniper.
something like that?
I know.
I would
it's
never.
so toxic.
I'm
bro.
assuming the position.
I'm coming to assume position with you.
Bomb
I know we can get 2 in here. I'm gonna try and land more on your
We can do
side.
3. Oh, are you coming from up there? Ooh, nice.
All right, I have
Perfect
I have
landing.
such supreme confidence in my abilities to do this on the first try. Watch this.
We're here to block you, too. We're here to block you. We'll hold you up here.
My resolve cannot be broken.
Dude.
Do
Hopefully someone tries to hit that regain here.
I need to dive when I do this or no?
Nope. Just play your shoot and...
I forgot to jump. Sorry,
Yeah,
hold on
this-
one sec.
He just ran off the edge.
Yeah, you gotta put your shit good.
Really set myself up for failure there with that big speech before I did it.
You got this. If I've never believed anyone before, it's you right now.
Oh.
Too much. Too much.
Oh, okay, too much.
Maybe you could use that zip line, I guess.
It's gone. Wait, what zipline?
Well, the redeploy thing that was there, but it's not there anymore because it just took away because it just went away.
You know how stupid
one that's
we
on.
probably look on this UAV?
Oh, what?
Are we blocking them out? I
Might
wonder.
have. I'm back up a little bit.
I backed up
Okay,
too.
There we go. There we go.
But
He's
the
got
tree's
room
like
for sure.
swaying. I feel like it's gonna kick me out.
That was a perfect.
Look at it.
jump.
It's like swaying all over the place.
Dude, it is swaying, dude. The wind. It's getting windy out here. I didn't.
It
Realize, I
is,
didn't look
man.
at the weather on Earth stand today, so. This is it, Jeff.
Oh, what?
Oh.
It pushed me right over.
It did.
And I'm gonna be honest. I usually struggle getting in with this too. It was way easier
Keyboard
from the
and mouse
crane.
thing.
What do you think?
Oh,
You
yeah,
just
you
fell
can-
out of a coconut tree?
I never have a problem, but I also sit here every day.
That's it. That's it.
What?
No.
Look at the crane, Chad. I think Crap's
Okay.
right. He could drop right in from the crane over there.
The crane is easier because you can go like straight down from like 20 feet
Yeah.
above it. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait to
Should we
find
move
out
to
this
this
whole
side now,
time that
Crack?
you guys have known 3 people can't fit up there and you just wanted to see how long you can get me to try.
I wish that was the case, because that would be a good idea. Crack, should we sit on this side? Crack.
What? Yeah,
Should we sit
maybe.
on this side so when
Yeah,
it comes. Oh, Fox Creek. All good.
You fell out. Did I
Yeah, I'm
push
good
you
though.
out?
I'm good. I'm a pro. Nah, I was just getting antsy.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know where the edge is.
That's what she
There you
said.
go. You should be able to get that, Chadwick, for sure. Oh, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
This? There we go.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
I'm gonna go
The
back over
tree
to
is
this side.
swaying. All right.
It is a lot, eh?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, boys. Look at this. Yeah. Oh, my
So
God.
dumb.
I'll let you know if someone comes. We can pounce on
I'm
them.
literally inside Rolo right now. I can see his eyeballs.
Oh, trust me, I know. I can feel it. Hey, boys.
Yeah.
Looking good. I'd hate to be the guy that messed with us.
We just need a brass spittoon.
You think?
Sausage
Yeah,
party.
buddy. Someone come to this buy, goddammit.
Hey, where's that
The
stream
mighty
sniper?
Boosh.
Dude, someone said
Now
it's
what's
a
the plan?
threesome.
Oh. Oh.
Yo, that's insane.
That's going to be one of those jokes that gets funnier the more we say it.
Yep. Yep.
That's one of them.
It is.
Never had a threesome before.
Still no.
We need someone to come hit this by bad.
The
I got
best
us on the
threesome
camera
I've
over
ever
here.
seen.
Oh, you have the cat cam down? Let's go.
Back the cameras down. Like, hold
You
on.
gotta
Let
go to
me toggle thermal.
Oh, yeah.
What in there? Cold-blooded?
You know what I mean?
Oh, I could
Cold-blooded.
actually. If someone comes here, I'm gonna be sitting in this camera.
And so
Ooh,
when somebody
names.
does come, we drop
Careful
out and
not
kill them,
touch
right?
tips.
Yep. Pounce on them.
Yeah. Preferably
Like what-
once they've opened the buy
I
station.
think we're a big tree cat, like a cougar.
Ooh, yeah. Can I be a leopard? I'd prefer to be a leopard, actually.
Okay, you can be a
I
sorry.
would
I
like to
didn't
be
mean
a
to offend
panther.
anyone.
Okay.
I would
Didn't
like
mean
to be a
offend
panther.
anybody.
Any other
Ooh.
trees?
I'm going to call you
Ooh, Panther,
Bagheera.
Panthers are big tree cats.
989, the sheesh reporting live from the treetops.
Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to offend anyone with the cat talk. That's my bad.
Any pussy lovers here, I apologize.
Camp End
To any
Game.
pussy lovers. Speaking of cats, my cat hasn't stopped by the stream yet today.
Is your cat laid right next to your computer tower as well to sap warmth?
Yeah, sometimes, yep. She'll lay on top of the joint, the one of my cats.
Yeah.
But the one cat won't come here when I'm streaming. She knows when the stream's on, she won't come in. Right
But
when it
like,
ends,
she
though,
doesn't like the
pulls
loud
out.
noises, or what?
Yeah, when I start yelling and shit, she gets nervous.
That's fair, honestly.
But right when I end and
Oh, wait, I hear someone.
Oh, I hear him.
Comms? Yep.
Comms?
I got you on
Comms?
camera. I got you on
Comms?
camera. Yeah, go. Jump.
Shit on! Shit on! You got outplayed! You got
Oh, we're just
outplayed!
better. We're just
We're
better.
better! We're just better! Yeah, you got outplayed! We're just better than you!
Oh,
Yeah, you're ass! GG's though, good fight! Good fight though, good fight!
Listen
I got that all
and the
on
weatherman
cam.
would be impressed.
Oh yeah!
he's running. He's running.
Oh, bro. from my tactical camera on the wall.
Oh,
man,
dude,
bro.
that's gonna be so good.
The tactical camera is the best.
Oh my god. I really got that on cam.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a tree. Humpty
Holy-
Dumpty had a
That
great
guy
fall.
gets
You're
so
so
open.
good. When he said you're
Oh.
so good.
I'm just going back across the street.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
hit the
think
zip
you're
over here. No,
freaking-
there's the zip here that you can
zip.
hit.
There's a car.
Care? Yeah, got a care. Oh, he's coming. He's coming,
I
dude.
whiffed.
Oh, I wish we were up there. All good. It's one guy.
I'm
Let
getting
him come.
sniped.
Oh, he's running away now. He's running away. He's getting back in the care.
Scared. He's scared of us.
I shock stick this car.
Wait,
he
I'm
can't
gonna
move.
descend on
He
him.
can't move.
Stick him again.
I don't have any more.
Oh no!
I tried to rocket
that
launch
would've been
him.
So sick.
Oh.
What was that guy say? He's like, "You're so good. You're so
Like
good."
that, bro.
Oh, I just got high alerted again. Oh, I just got but did somebody bunker busted
penis.
my tree?
Wait, this guy's all over you. You're
How
covering
hard?
dudes.
Oh god, they're flying over. They're doing a flyby.
They might be hot. I can't tell. They might be hot dudes.
They are. That's a fireman right there. I see one.
Hot, sexy firemen.
Hmm.
Ask them if they've fathered any children.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Craig.
What?
That's
Couldn't
my
even
bad.
get
I kind
in.
of. I didn't give you room.
Nah, it's
You
okay.
gonna hit that zip line?
I feel like the tree's gonna fall
You
out
might
from
say you
underneath
got
us.
bushwhacked.
I know. It just sways all over, eh?
Yeah, I'm a pro, so I know.
How many of these
trees?
trees
Yeah,
can you
whatever.
get in?
A lot. More
There's
than
a
you'd
lot of
think.
these on the map. I always sit in the palm trees.
So toxic.
Oh, go to the left. Oh, my bad, Craig.
yeah,
I was sitting in a
it's okay.
weird spot.
That's fine. Banged in,
I'm
dude.
scared to move.
I think the hardest one is definitely the third guy in.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
hard
maybe I
to
should-
fit
I
three
should be
guys in the
third guy on
same spot, you
controller
know?
Anyway.
You got three guys trying to
get-
cram into the
So,
same.
dude,
Yeah.
yeah, when you get three dudes,
Dude.
here, crack.
I'm ass.
You go next. I'll go last.
Just go hit the big zip line over there.
Yeah, I
It's
think
like
I-
better than the crane.
Do that.
I think I'm gonna probably way easier. We're like almost out of time anyway. I don't think anyone else is gonna come really.
Someone said, Rilla bragging about all the palm trees he knows on the map. He's so funny to me.
Everyone would do it.
Yeah, I know where all the palm trees
I'm a bit of
are.
a palm
Trust
tree
me.
expert.
That's what they're saying.
3 guys, 1 bush.
They might say. Come on, crack
Bro,
man.
how?
Oh, you stink.
I do. I'm truly perplexed by that. I don't understand how that.
Oh, I just did it for the third time in a row since he's been in here.
Well, you have to go anyway. I didn't want to because it's rotation time.
Oh, that's why you did it.
I need a
Okay.
munitions.
Me too.
Me too.
High value contracts.
Let's
are on their
purchase
way.
one.
I need a muninius.
More reward.
Might buy a utilation box, actually.
That'd be a good one. Do it. I need all the above, buddy. Okay, I'm good now.
Dude,
this the
wait,
naughty
wait.
tree?
Oh,
What do we
there's
got
some palm
left?
tree. There's some palm trees right here. There's multiple, one for each of us.
Oh yeah, there is too.
You know that spot?
Yeah, it's a banger.
I don't know if we can get to this zip line, maybe.
And we should have just turned around and go to our zip line behind us, but
Well,
That would have been
yeah.
smart. Hey,
You think we're very smart?
I'm not. And if we get caught out here, I am screwed.
I
'cause
mean, no, I've got a
have
shotgun and
stuns.
I got a rocket launcher.
Rocket
I got the-
launcher?
Where?
There's multiple-
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Multiple
There's a whole
boys.
team.
Cut left.
Yep, I'm down. I'm down.
And they got
Oh, there's a four guys.
DTIR.
There's a guy flanking around.
I hit him.
Dude, I RPG'd him
Nice
from
hacks.
so far.
Did you what gun do you got?
Direct.
RPG or the Strela?
RPG.
Damn. I didn't know you had it
Nice
like that.
hacks. Those guys are probably cheating and stream sniping too.
They were.
Honestly.
Yeah, I
Honestly.
just checked the viewer list. He's in here.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. You may be the palm tree expert, but I'm the bathroom expert. I've
Are
counted
you?
over.
You know where those are?
I've counted over 30% of all the
Dude, I
bathrooms
heard you
in
were doing that
Urzikstan.
the other
Yeah.
day. I heard you were doing that the other day.
It's crazy how many
Okay.
buildings have 0 bathrooms. It's It's
How
no
many
wonder
do
this
you
place
have?
has degraded into total war. I mean,
Your bathroom census?
yeah,
You know census? A shit census?
yeah, the poo census.
I got a question. Is there more wheels or doors on?
That is a good question. I'm more of a, is there more slices or scoops in the world?
Goops?
Scoops.
Scoops. Oh, scoops of
Scoops
stuff.
or slices.
Slices of stuff. Oh, you got to bring in the deli meat into factor here.
Right.
That's a lot of slices for a deli meat, but also
Think about ice cream, Chinese food. Every buffet in the world is a scoop.
True. You're scooping.
You could be
those are
scooping
scoops,
slices.
yeah.
You could scoop slices.
Yep.
You can't really slice scoops.
No, you can't.
Those upgrades well, soldier.
Hold up, boys. Let me get my notepad out. I'm in the gulag, boys, but I'm.
That's literally fake news, bro. It's fake news. This guy took the zipline on me.
Time to head back to base.
Does a piece of paper count as a slice?
Doesn't work. Perhaps, LOL.
Probably, right?
Hey, what are we doing here, bro?
A slice of paper? I don't know.
It's paper. I mean,
A new safe zone.
We
people
just gotta
slice things
A
off
loadout's
of
coming
paper.
I guess.
Yeah, paper does
gonna
the
be-
slicing.
Tree
There's gonna be
slice.
people in here, but I don't know. We just send it.
think?
Oh, the worst thing that happens is we just get sent to the next
Worst
lobby. And
case,
hopefully there's a
Ontario.
church zone. You know what I mean?
I'm grabbing load.
That would have been smart of me.
I'm gonna sit in a bush after.
Okay, all right, I'm in.
I'm gonna watch.
Okay.
I'm
That's
gonna
gonna
I'm gonna fulfill my Warzone cuck fantasies.
Hold up. Hold up now.
Hold on, let me get in the special chair. Hold on.
Scoops of dirt. Every house foundation.
In a hotel
every
room
hole
right
dug.
now? Or
Yeah. Holiday Inn
All with slices
Express.
of trees 2 by 4, 2 by 10, etc.
They got an air fryer out in the mountain here, dude.
They do.
Look at them. They're just cooking them up.
An air fryer.
It is, man. It is. It's an air
What else would
fryer.
it be, Chad?
Well, I just
Yeah,
air fried
grow
leftover
up.
pizza for the first time, and that was pretty good.
Oh,
Really?
that's the only
I've
way to
heard
do
about
it.
that.
It's kind
I'm
of
gonna be-
I feel
revolutionary.
like
I'm gonna be
Hey,
honest.
boys.
When
win
I
by a
order
large
pizza
margin.
delivery, I get the pizza and I immediately air fry
I think
it.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying,
slice
bro.
by
It
slice.
crunches
What's
it
it do?
so well. It creates
Like,
crunch.
Like even when it's fresh, I literally just air fry it and eat it. Like
Yeah.
this, like
Alright, boys.
slice by slice.
I'm
When I
doing
eat my
tonight, then.
pizza delivery, like straight up.
Okay.
Just it. You need. I think
Who
it's.
the fuck?
Oh,
They're
no.
onto me, tracked.
I think they're hacking.
They
How would they
penis
know
ya.
we were here?
I don't know, bro. On the roof.
Scoops of
Uh-oh.
asphalt on every road.
Plates. I did not move in time. Not even close. Dude's in
Let's go
here.
kill this guy. There's one dude up here. It's one
I need
dude.
plates bad.
Ride my ass. Me too, but let's go kill
You
this
guys
guy.
have
I'm
two
on your ass.
shotguns. You'll be fine.
I don't know if he's,
He's all
up
the way
here.
up.
He's on the roof.
He's on the
Yeah,
ladder.
all good. I got a plate.
I got a pee ring.
Got another plate and a self.
Leftover
Yep.
wings
I'll put
from
them all on
Wingstop
though. You
in
don't
the
need.
air
Yeah, that's
fryer
fine.
are legendary.
He's still cooking. He's cooking.
I shock sticked it. No hits. No hits.
You could pop that balloon and land up there with him.
Ooh.
He's cooking again.
Ooh. He's cooking.
Where is he getting all these grenades?
Is that you cooking or him cooking?
Oh, I'm cooking.
I stuck him. I stuck him. I stuck him.
He's one
He's
shot.
hurting.
Go,
He's
go,
hurting.
Go, go, go.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Ah, get him!
Captain
Yeah.
Obby's more like Captain Idiot.
Idiot. Get slammed.
What a bozo! Oh.
Yo, I
better.
just roasted him, dude.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my bet he got one down here. On the stairs, he just came up.
I got money now. I don't think there's a buy, is there? There is.
There's
Wait.
one out in the
Oh,
Hillington. You got plates? How about those?
oh, God. Yeah, right after you refused to share with
What?
me, man.
It wasn't a
Convenience.
refusal.
Oh no!
Help, Rolo! Fuck!
You're good.
You're
You're
good.
Do
good.
much, dude. Can't do much here. I'm eating this fucking shit, dude.
You're
Pardon my
good.
language. Am I good here?
You're good.
I
Put some
got
plates on
this.
though.
They're literally
I don't-
hacking.
I don't recall a time I've ever lost a game like this.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely winning.
He's got the Strela.
Owned. I got it. Owned.
Who's got the air fryer going
Dude,
up there, dude?
they do. They got it pumping up.
What's he got? What's he think he's got in there? Pizza rolls? Nice sound pole too. Perfect. If I had an LTV, boys, I might probably win this.
I mean, if you had 2 flares, an LTV, a muni box, and a loadout marker, we'd have
Buy
this.
station, bro.
Yeah.
Man. Hey, this is the guy that we killed on the buy. Watch this.
Wait, what is it?
Hey, boys!
Slammed.
I didn't even kill the first guy. Look at them all. Look at them all.
Oh,
Those are
bozos.
the most blatant hacks I've ever seen. Honestly.
hacking and camping, dude. What are they doing? Camping and
yeah,
hacking.
camping, hacking, teaming. They were
Have
probably
you
running
fleshed out the
20-man
roach toast
quads.
product
They
idea?
were, dude. Who would do that?
And wait, you turned into the green Teletubby operator for a second there, Rolo. That was
Who, me?
weird. Yeah.
That's must because that's my multiplayer one. I always wear the Jack Link's ghillie suit here. Always.
Oh yeah, I gotta put only have one ghillie suit. It's the Lucky Charm. Is that
All
barbecue?
good. Yep, barbecue.
I swear every skin you've got me to buy has been in barbecue.
Because he's got the best ones. Those are the only ones I have too.
You got me to buy. You got me to buy a
The
hunter.
buck hunter,
You got me to buy.
I don't know why. I don't know why he gets all the best ones.
You
He's
got me
got
to
the
buy
buck
the
hunter. He's got the American one too. The 4th of July skin. I have that one.
Which guy is
Lucky
this?
Charm, buck hunter.
His name is Barbecue.
What?
He's got the guy drinking beers on the side of his head too.
Now I gotta find it because these aren't in alphabetical order because of course not.
That's awesome. They change the order every day too to throw you for a loop.
It's one of their many ways to try and
Okay, so-
maximize playtime.
Next round's on me.
Well, Chad's got a nice one on. Chad's not even in his suit, dude. It looks weird.
I don't change my operator very often, but for some bush
Me
work,
neither.
I'm in.
when we're putting in that bush work.
Yeah. You can't go bare naked into bush work, bro.
No.
So, I know it's like just talking shit, but like I think we
We'll change
unironically
for
did get
Treason.
stream sniped because I got guys in my Facebook chat now talking shit.
Nice, dude.
They're like, we
The guy
just
that
shit
we
on
just
you with a
slammed?
bunker.
What?
Stuff.
Oh wow, you got us
nice
so good.
bunker
Oh
booster.
man, our shotguns and RPGs didn't
Damn,
stand a
We were
chance.
really trying
Wow.
hard to get you too.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm probably gonna quit now.
Honestly, I don't know why we're still playing, boys. We suck.
Lamau. More threesome. Cracked-wick, what's up? The Roach
Hit them
Toast
with the
product
Booty
idea, not
Blaster
yet.
Commercial.
If something comes up where we can do it, I will. If one of them goes to the bathroom.
Change guns to Florge.
Change what? What did she say? She said change guns to Forge?
Camouflage.
Praying for a good zone. I really want to hit the 6 stack in the bush by the church, man.
Oh, I want to see
I
the
want it
spot near the
bad.
church, bro.
I want it bad.
Dude. It'll be sticking out of the bush, the stack.
She doesn't read repeated words
Like
or
the
syllables.
countdown
She
thing they
sucks.
got for the Call of Duty endowment.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the...
Wow, you're so green, Cracked.
We got the green light.
It's like some sort of leprechaun.
Grab your gear and shoot.
Show us your endowment.
3. Rules of engagement are simple.
You want to see my endowment? Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
I'll see you on the other side.
We gotta hit the balk too, man. I mean, fucking the church zone is not in again. Can we just do it anyway?
No.
Clear that gas.
No?
Guess we
Balk?
could.
You can hit the balk this game.
The zone comes close. Yeah, let's go Balk.
ID on multiple...
You know the balk, Chadwick?
Yeah, totally. I'm
You know the Balk?
100% familiar. I don't have any
Yeah,
questions
Chad
at all.
definitely knows. He knows, yeah. I know. I've seen him play. He plays the same style as us.
I actually think
Change guns to
the
camo for
last
Jack Hammer.
gunfight that I got into with Rolo was like in this building.
Probably just heard me yelling.
Yeah, that's usually how it starts.
That roller guy's toxic.
Pulls up and you just hear me yelling at someone else.
I did find a
Who's
plate
that?
box.
Armor here! We have an active field upgrade here.
UGH camouflage.
No cash, bro. Ooh, dude.
Don't you find it weird that all these little